Whew. Let's go. Welcome to Thirsty Thursday. I'm not gonna lie, man. That one hit well. That one sounded good. I like that. I like that a lot. That's a great way to start the stream. Thank you very much. Oh my god, I did not see how many biddies that was. Scarfo, that is obnoxious. 25,000 biddies. Dude, come on, man. 25,000 biddies? I guess we're done for the night. Oh my god. Dude, that's insane. He says, Zach, keep it up. I had 3 offers fall through on houses for me after getting brother to agree on house sale. Keep it up. Dude, I will, man. We're actually in the middle of figuring out how much we're going to list our Pittsburgh house. I think that's going to go up this week, or it's Thursday. It'll probably go up next week. But yeah, we're about to actively go through the house selling process, which I've never done before. So thank you very much for the 25,000 biddies, man. That is absolutely insane. Today we're sipping on some St. Arnold Eclipse IPA. Looks and smells and feels delicious. I'm excited for this one. It is indeed a giveaway live stream. Ladies and gentlemen, I know there's a lot of new people here. If you've never been here before, or if you need a reminder, we are always running a gaming PC giveaway, but we don't give out PCs every stream. We only give them out about every 6 weeks or so. So for 6 weeks, you're earning points, if you're watching on Twitch, towards whatever the giveaway is. Tonight is the raffle night, though. Tonight, we're going to raffle off this RTX 3080 build over here that we built a very long time ago before I moved down here to Houston, Texas. And then as soon as we raffle that off, figure out who won, I'm going to immediately start building the next giveaway PC. So if you don't know how to do this, type in !giveaway. !giveaway. Make sure you log in via Twitch, convert those points into tickets, and we're going to raffle that off here soon. I'm going to yap for a little bit. I hope that's okay. Numpty with the 5 tier 1 gifted subs. Thank you very much, man. Wiener LOL with the tier 1 resub. Did I really just read? Dude, I got to work on that. What? I can't be reading everybody's name. That is absolute. How does Twitch even allow that? Oh my god. Demonic Wolf Gaming with the 5 tier 1 gifted subs. Appreciate that. Thank you very much, man. Love the yapping. Thank you. We're gonna be yapping. I hope everyone's okay with that. My first live stream. Welcome. If you guys want to watch over on YouTube, that's fine. But remember, the giveaway is only over on Twitch. You got to be watching on Twitch. Sorry. You can watch on both. Make sure you're earning points over on Twitch. Mobile Satu also with the 5 tier 1 gifted subs. Thank you very much, man. HVN Brit with the 3-month Twitch Prime sub. Aldo with the 1,000 biddies says, yay for raffle day. Dude, it's been a long time since raffle day. How does one watch on both? 2 internet browser tabs. You just need enough RAM and you should be good. Okay, it's gonna be one of those nights. Oh, 35% off subs. Wow. On giveaway day. I wish I could take credit for planning that, but wow. That's a good idea, Twitch. The 35% off on the giveaway raffle days is actually super smart. They want the giveaway points. Dude, I see that, man. Fennec with the 10 tier 1 gifted subs. Thank you. D-Man also with the 5 tier 1 gifted subs. Thank you guys very much. Nom Nom with the tier 1 gifted sub. Thank you. Roman Hills with the $2 super chat says, looking good, bro. Nice shirt. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. This is my favorite. This is my first time wearing this shirt in Houston. I think. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. I definitely could be wrong. Definitely the first time on a Houston stream. Trail Tech with the 10 tier 1 gifted subs. I almost said gifted shirts. Yep, that's coming soon. Is it official merch? Yeah, you guys can literally go buy this right now. I bought it. I paid my own money for this. I bought this, and then I think he saw the order come through, and he texted me. He's like, hey, man, I'll send that to you. I was like, no, man, I got you. Yeah, you can go buy these greatest shirts of all time right now if you want. I don't know the website, though. Just search for it. You'll find it. Zenjiro with the 18-month tier 1 resub says, like the new setup. Appreciate it. Hudzy with the 300 biddies. Louis V with the 3-month Twitch Prime resub says, when's the next high-budget gaming PC? I think that's going to be BBZ Numero Tres, which we'll do next week. This week, I'm not going to lie, man. Remember, for those of you that watch the Twitch ads, all of the ad money that we get on Twitch is what funds these gaming PC giveaways. But as we know, I haven't exactly been streaming these last couple of months. So the next giveaway PC, a little bit budget. Good PC, don't get me wrong. Little bit on the more budget side, mid-range side. Just because I haven't been streaming, but you know, for these next 6 weeks, the next giveaway should be pretty good. Especially if you guys go crazy on all these subs and resubs, my goodness. But yeah, make sure you guys convert those tickets, those points into tickets at exclamation point giveaway. Because once we raffle off this RTX 3080 PC, I'm gonna reset everybody's points, so don't sit on points. Make sure you convert them now. With your inflated standards, that's like a 9060 XT. I don't know if that's an insult or what? My inflated I don't know if I should give you credit or be mad, because I think you were trying to insult. I don't even know where you're going with that. It's a compliment? I was hold on, let's parse through this real quick. I was saying this PC is a little bit more budget towards mid-range, and you say I have inflated standards. What does that mean? But then you said it's a 9060X. Dude, I don't know, man. You were right. You were right. But I don't know if you're being rude or nice. I'm not sure. Looks like the rage bait worked. Dude, the rage bait never works, man. Clutcher TV needs a basketball shot. I'm not going to be shooting basketball shots all night, guys. But I will have you know. I brought a new basketball. We got a softer basketball that hopefully will not be super loud in my house. I'm just letting you know I don't miss. Not with this ball, at least. I haven't missed yet with this basketball. Every time. I literally don't know how to miss at this point. Oh my god, Scott gave out 50 tier 1 subs? Oh my god. Dude, Scott. That's insane. Thank you very much. Fennec also with the 5. Corky with the 12-month tier 1 resub. Shaq shot. It lagged. Shoot again. You want me to make 2 in a row? Dude, if it was lagging, that's not my fault, man. That's not my fault. I don't miss. Hopefully you guys saw that go in. Did it glitch out? Dude, that's not lagging. Dude, that's going in every single time. Oh my god, did it lag again? We might need to fix that camera. My bad. Scott got that insurance payout. Be responsible with your insurance payout, por favor. Shaq would do better. Wootfest with the 22-month Twitch Prime reset, thank you. Qualsack with the gifted sub. OK Strategy gave out 10 tier 1 gifted subs. Thank you. Appreciate that. You guys are going crazy. How's the sim mowing going? The sim mowing setup is actually complete. Well, not complete. It's set up. I was actually using it. Check this out. We are good to go over here, man. The sim rig is fully operational. We got the PC there. We got the monitor arm. We got the Moza R9. The Next Level Racing GT Racer cockpit. Dude, it's all good to go. Except, I didn't tell you guys this. Out of all of the PCs that we brought with us from Pittsburgh down here to Houston, for the business, for my house, everything, the only PC that broke was my sim rig setup. I don't know what happened. Thankfully, I uninstalled the GPU, so that didn't break. But my Corsair Nautilus 360 AIO broke during transit because whenever I turned it on, it was making like a very weird, not like rattling, but like you could just tell something was broken in there. I don't know if it was functional. It might have still been cooling the CPU, but it did not sound good. So I uninstalled that. Thankfully, I had just a budget air cooler to throw in there temporarily. I have a like a 214 XT, I think, V2 on a 9800 X3D, which is not ideal, but it's getting the job done for right now. But yeah, out of all the PCs, that's the one that broke. No, it wasn't bubbles. It wasn't the sound of bubbles. Like you could hear hardware. It didn't sound devastating, but something was definitely broken. And I tried like playing with it and get the sound to stop, but I couldn't. But you know, out of all the PCs that we brought with us, if one AIO breaks, I think we did pretty good. No, it wasn't grinding. I'm trying to remember. I don't. The sound has escaped my brain. I don't remember. I remember it being like hardware. Definitely not water or bubbles. But it wasn't like a fan or anything. It was in the pump. I located the sound to the actual pump. Something was blub, blub, blub. No, not quite. I don't know what it was. It was not good. Probably just bearings. Yeah, maybe. It might have been functional, but I can't have that, especially when we're live streaming and whatnot. The Black Knight with Twitch Prime sub. Sean with a $6.90 donation says, with this Steelers defense, they shouldn't allow a single touchdown, but I have my doubts. Couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more. Psychodrama with Twitch Prime sub. The Trinity with the 9-month. Halted with the 500 biddies says, I was wondering how your camera, or what your camera setup is. I want to stream building PCs as well. If there's any videos you have showing, or can you explain it? I have a very basic setup. I got a Sony something A7C right here. That's the main camera right there. These are the screens that I'm looking at right now. And then up above me, look at that cable management, man. Up above me, that's a Sony A6400, just like a standard overhead ceiling mount. You know? I don't know why it's shaking like that. I actually have no idea why it's shaking like that. Is it shaking like that everywhere? I don't know what's going on with that. I got no idea. Yeah, just pretty basic stuff. We got capture cards, and I have a dedicated streaming PC. But earthquake? Dude, why was it shaking? I don't even know what is shaking. The camera's not shaking. But this camera don't look like it's shaking either. Maybe was it shaking for you guys? Dude, I don't know, man. Happy ZTT Thursday. I hope that screw is in a stud. No, I have a pretty beefy boy drywall anchors though. It's 2, not just 1. I got 2 up there. It has never failed me. I've been using drywall anchors for cameras for years. They've never fallen. I think It might be shaking, but it's never fallen. Why are the fan RGBs off? That's a good observation. I actually decided, dude, we're just gonna use this camera. I mean, we got the technology here. Oh, you can't really see it from here. I actually decided that I want my PC to be a little dark. Oop, wrong way. I want my PC to be a little darker. I guess that's not the best camera angle. So I turned the case fans off. I don't love it, but it doesn't look amazing on camera, but in person, now it's just like yellow accent lighting. And I actually really like it because like the Helldiver's helmet is mostly black with some yellow accents. I actually like that part of it. But it is kind of a waste to have all that RGB-ness and it's just turned off. But on camera, it doesn't look amazing. But I think it looks cool in person. I like it. It's just like a splash of yellow right now. Can we see with the RGB on? Heck no. No, dude. Dude, Lee and Lee... Dude, I know Lee and Lee makes good products, but Lee and Lee's RGB software is absolutely horrible. Like, top tier horrible. It's really bad now. I don't know if it's just mine or what. It is not easy to control the RGBs in this computer at all. It's the one thing I hate about this computer is it takes me forever of like being finicky and like playing around with the quirkiness of it and whatnot, dude. I can't. It's awful. Okay, it's not just me. Yeah, dude, it's bad, man. It's bad. I can't quickly just like change the theme of my PC. Like I have to dedicate an hour. Just use Signal RGB. Signal RGB doesn't work with Lee and Lee. I don't know if they don't work with all Lee and Lee or just some, but it definitely does not work with the Lee and Lee products I've had. Otherwise, I would just use Signal RGB. Signal RGB is great. Yeah, I would definitely have. I'm using Signal RGB for everything else. It just don't work with Lee and Lee. Unfortunately. Scott with the tier 1 sub, thank you. Nah, after giving 50 gifted subs, he finally gives himself one. Thank you. The Kelvin also with the tier 1 sub. My boring barkeep with the Twitch Prime sub, appreciate that. V2 with the $5 super chat says, hey Zach, rate my first build. 16 gig 9060 XT, 7600 X3D, 32 gigs of DDR5, 6000 megahertz, 2 terabyte Clev SSD, NZXT H6 Flow. 10 out of 10, man. That is an excellent price to performance PC, man. A 16 gig 9060 XT and a 9600 X3D. Come on now. Excellent price to performance. When's the ruffle? Like the giveaway ruffle? When do you guys want to do the giveaway ruffle? Signal RGB is good, but the ads piss me off. I understand that. But just to play devil's advocate, I would say the amount of value that Signal RGB provides us is so good for free. If you want to use, they have a paid version, but most people just do the free one. I think ads are justified in something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong. Like, I think Signal RGB is one of those products where it's just so, like, the free version is so good. It's like, hey, if you guys want to run an ad, like, that's fine. Do you guys feel like that? That's kind of how I feel. You guys want to do the ruffle right now? So much value. Even then, they aren't at all intrusive. Yeah, they're just like banner ads. Yeah, they're not bad. They're not like Discord. Dude, Discord ads? Oh my God. I feel like they finally toned down Discord ads a little bit. But like, dude, those Discord ads, like trying to get you to play a game that like you've never played before. It's like, bro, I'm not hopping into whatever this game is. Love a banner ad. After the beer, dude, I am sipping on this kind of quick. What's the percentage of this one? Anybody look? Oh no, brothers. I need to see what you guys are sipping on. Should we do that now? It is giveaway raffle night. The can is not exactly empty. There, I'm not. No, that's not a party foul. That's a reasonable amount of liquid that you think is in the, not in the can, but it actually is in the can. Like, come on, man. That happens to the best of us, man. I lifted it up for good reason, because it had, oh wait, it doesn't have the percentage. It just has the canned date, June 8th. I don't see a percentage on here, man. I guess I gotta clean this up. Oh, there it is. 7.5? Brother. I gotta slow that down, man. Hold on, let me go get a paper towel real quick. Seven 7.5% is, that's a little too high for me to be sipping this casually. You might also notice, I don't know if it's coming in on camera, but you might also notice some strange liquids on this leather mat. It's not anything well, it is weird, but not like super weird. The strange additional liquid on here is, we just bought new baseball gloves for me and my 6-year-old Antonio, and I got to break them in. So I've been using the like this baseball glove oil, break-in oil, I don't know. And I mistakenly decided to break in the glove on this desk, which ironically happens to also be leather, or some sort of fake leather. So that oil is just like getting absorbed by this, like this leather is loving the oil that I spilled on here. And I think they might be permanent stains. So we're gonna have to deal with that for a while. Zach was oiling up on the mat. Come on, man. I was oiling the baseball glove. Come on, man. Hyphen with the Twitch Prime. Chaotix. Sawyer with the 500 biddies. Appreciate that. Hudsy gave out 2 tier 1 gifted subs. Thank you. Red Leaf with the 23-month Twitch Prime resub says just about at the 2-year mark. Also, how's Texas feeling? I'm not gonna lie, man. I mean, other than like physically feeling, dude, it's hot. It's hot. Like, I take a minimum of 2 showers a day. Like, there are some days where it's like, bro, I might need to take 3. It's bad. Like, I'm just constantly sweating all day. I'm not gonna lie though, I actually love it here. We are in such a good neighborhood. Like, dude, I like right before this live stream, I was hanging out with my 2 neighbors on either side. They both got kids our kids' age, and we're all just like hanging out. You know, I mean, we're out there talking for like over an hour today, just like while the kids are playing. It's so good, man. We're in such a good neighborhood right now. The office is awesome. Yeah, I'm really happy here, man. It's been good. It's just hot. It's just a little hot. Sean with the donation says, break the glove in with a massage gun. You'll thank me later. Ooh. Wow. I have a massage gun. Oh, I like the idea. Oh, wow. I'm going to try that for sure. That sounds, yeah, big brain. Dude, that sounds like a fantastic idea. Cause I've been oiling up. Oh my God, please do not clip that. I've been oiling the glove up, wrapping it, Don't. Oh my God, dude. Where's this conversation going? Oh my Lord. I've been doing the normal glove break-in stream or stuff. Dude. I need a minute, man. This is getting out of hand quick. I've been doing the normal baseball glove break-in process, including including chucking that ball into it, like hurting my hand in the process. A massage gun? Sounds like a good idea, man. No, I'm not rubbing it. Well, I was, but you gotta rub in the oil into the leather. Yeah, we gotta just stop clipping all of that. We're gonna disable clips for the night. Can you look at chat, please? Dude, I am doing nothing but looking at chat. What are you talking about? That had to have been rage bait. That worked. I'm doing nothing but reading chat right now. Not a single thing other than that and talking about my glove break-in process. Okay. Sean with the oh nope, I read that. Leprechaun with the hydration. Dude, I need a hydration break. That's actually a great call. You read chat but no my chat? There's a lot of chat going right now, man. How many people we got here tonight? Oh, wow. Oh, dang, Twitch? 140,000 people, is that right? Oh my God. How many we got on YouTube? YouTube, don't tell me. 200. Wow. And that's a little off, but that's okay. Shout out to 200 people on YouTube, man. I saw 1.4 mil. Yeah, I might have looked at that wrong, actually. Oh, we're in an ad break? Dude, what? Why am I spilling? Dude, this is not good, man. This is not good. 200 people not getting points for some reason. Well, the people on YouTube might be watching on Twitch as well. You never know. I think that's the pro move, to be honest. Well, actually, I would probably just watch on Twitch. That's a lot of work watching twice. I would probably just watch. There might be. ZTT stream over the World Cup? I don't know about that, man. I don't know about... Speaking of the World Cup, I know the US is out of it and everything, and that was a terrible game or match. Dude, I got like a serious itch to play a FIFA game or whatever the new FIFA type games are. I just want to play a soccer game. I don't even know what to play. I don't know what options we have available. But like when I was in high school, we would play like FIFA 2010 all the time. FIFA 26? I thought FIFA stopped making games. Am I wrong on this? Rocket League? No. I want to play some soccer, man. It's called FC 26. Yeah, I want to play FC 26. Is that how people say it? They just say FC 26? FC 2026 is the best now? Okay. Yeah, dude, I want to play. Dude, we would tear that game up, man. I love playing that. We drink a couple beers in the basement. Play like 2-on-2 FIFA. Like, dude, it was fun. Or like 1-on-1 tournament, like little mini tournaments. It was fun, man. I definitely got the itch to play a soccer game right now. FIFA overrated. But it's probably like a full like $80 game, right? I don't know if the itch is strong enough to like pay for. Oh, I bet it's free. I think I have EA Play. I might get like 10 hours on EA Play. I could try that. By the time I'm done playing 10 hours, which will take me like a month, I'll probably be over it. The World Cup will be over. Oh, it's on Game Pass? Wow. I actually don't have Game Pass right this second. I've had it before, but I don't have it right now. TV ratings have tanked since the US lost. Go figure. We still got it up. We had the match on today between Spain and... Or wait, no. Spain and Belgium is tomorrow. Someone played today. France played today. Are we all done in the ads? Dude, I kind of want to raffle this thing off, man. France and Morocco. Yeah, that's who played today. Dude, I think I'm ready. Do it. You guys are ready for the ruffle? Let's do the giveaway ruffle now. I'm about ready, man. Yeah, let's do that. All right. Here's the full rundown, just so you guys know. One more time. This is it right here. We're about to raffle off this PC, okay? Every 6 weeks-ish. It's been like a few months for this last one because of the move. But about every 6 weeks, we raffle off a gaming PC giveaway. Tonight, we're about to do just that, the RTX 3080 build. Type in ! giveaway. Only one person has to type it. It's all the same link. You're not going to get a special link. Just do it once. Somebody just do it once. Click on that link. Make sure you're logged in via Twitch, okay? Hold on, let me get the right camera here. Make sure you're logged in via Twitch. That will take you to a page that looks like this. Don't be looking at my thighs, man. Look, we got 6,652 people entered into this giveaway. With this many tickets, your first ticket is free. You earn points by watching the stream, giving subs, you know, Twitch Prime subs, all that type of stuff. Look, it says I have 2,780 giveaway points. And the first ticket's free, so I think I can buy 28 tickets. Just do that right there. Click buy. Boom. Now I have 28 tickets, and my balance goes down to 80 points. What I just did there, you guys got to do it right now. Okay? Everyone's points are going to be reset by the time we raffle this off. Do not save your points. Convert all your points into tickets right this second. This is your last warning, man. This is your last warning. What if you win? Dude, I've been entering these giveaways this entire time. This is our 18th PC giveaway here on Twitch. 18th. I haven't won yet. One day I'm going to win. I don't know what we're going to do. And then we're going to start building giveaway number 19. Guys, we've done this 18 times already, which is crazy. It is a worldwide giveaway. I will only pay to ship it in the United States, though. So if you win overseas, you can still get it if you pay for shipping. I'll ship it to the relay company that you'll probably use. We've done that a couple times. But that's why we roll backup winners, just in case if somebody international wins and they don't want to pay for shipping, which is fine. Hopefully the person is here tonight. They have been. Dude, we are on a crazy streak. Like the last 10 giveaways or something. The winner has been in the chat, so we haven't had to deal with it. But if they are not in the chat, I will send them a Twitch DM. They'll have 48 hours or whatever, and then we'll go to the backup winners and whatnot. But we're about to raffle off right now. There's one thing we got to do before we raffle this off, though, ladies and gentlemen. Ruffle it off. My bad. Before we ruffle off the giveaway, I need you guys to go over to the Discord server. !Discord. Find the drink photos section and post an aesthetic photo of whatever you're sipping on. I don't care if it's beer, maybe you got a fancy wine, maybe some scotch, or maybe you're just hydrating with some H2O. You know, some orange juice, some chocolate milk, whatever you guys are sipping on. I want to see a photo of it right now. I need at least 50 photos before we ruffle off this giveaway, okay? I'm going to check them here in a minute. H2O is the only choice. Dude, I got both, man. I got H2O and I got the 7.5% beer. You guys got to be sipping on something. We're going to check those photos. Mods, please make sure nobody's posting anything else. This is the one time where if you post something that is not a drink photo, you're getting instant banned. I don't care what rank in the Discord server you are, man. If you post like a stock photo or like cleaning supplies or like something that you don't drink but think it's fun, dude, you're gone. You're gone. I need legit drink photos. Legit drink photos only, or else you're getting banned. I just finished my milk. Get another cup, man. I got a jug of lemonade. I want to see it. I want to see it. I got banned for posting pickle juice. Well, some people do drink that, so that might be a questionable ban, but an understandable one nonetheless. We got photos? Are we good? We got 50 in here? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, you guys got a lot. Oh, look at this one, man. Oops. Wrong one, man. We got the Thirsty Thursday glass from Shawner. Sipping a good old-fashioned Fat Tire. Fat Tire, I feel like, has not been getting a lot of love lately, man. That's a good pick right there. We got some Fitz. Black Cherry. Premium. Soda. Okay. What else we got here, man? Why isn't this working? Tropical Fancy. We got some Mountain Dew. Dude, that streaming setup looks nice. And your PC. Wow. No way. No way. What? Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, oh my god, I'm crying. Dude, are you me? This is crazy. Farming simulator on the actual sim racing setup. Drinking a beer. Dude, I honestly think we might... Dude, I feel like we just became best friends. That is crazy. All right, that's my favorite picture already. I'm calling it now. That is next level. I love that. We got some Arizona tea here. Beautiful PC. Very nice. Oh, another one. Another purple PC. Got some Canada Dry. Okay, wow. Got the Height Y70 right here. Playing some Minecraft. Sipping on the Coors Light. With Thirsty What the f... That's not Thirsty Thursday. Who the f... Okay. Okay. Some Dr. Pepper. Some sparkling... Ooh, that's a PC right there, man. That looks nice. Oh, I like that. That's clean. Very nice. Red Bull. Got some water. Some Southern Comfort. And a Cherry Coke Zero. Okay. Okay. Dr. Pepper. Water bottle. There's that Fitz again. Wingstop. Ooh, Modelo. I like that. That's a good choice right there. Coffee. Can't go wrong. That might be a beer. I think that's a beer. That looks good. Ooh, I like that. Ghost. Ghost Energy. That's my go-to energy drink. Some coconut water. Some Fresca. I don't know what that is. Oh, a High Noon. We got a High Noon right there. Okay. Some more water. Thumbs up. Ooh, look at that build. Oh, that's nice. I really like those fans. That's beautiful. That's really nice. What the f... Dude, don't drink all those. That's too many. That's too many, man. Don't drink all those in one sitting. Save that for a couple Thirsty Thursdays. That'd be my recommendation. You do whatever you want. New Realm, hazy like a fox. That sounds absolutely delicious. Some Jameson, Trailtex. Oh, I missed it. Trailtex got some Jameson going. That's a pretty aesthetic PC right there. Look, dude, this is drink photo inception right now. That's wild. I like that. I like the PC too. Oh, what's this? Ginger ale. Interesting. Oh, it's daytime. Where are you? Where are you in the world watching? Very cool. Oh, Bum Energy. I like Bum Energy. That's another good choice. Beautiful breakfast. Okay, you got... Who the f... Shout out to you, man. Oh, that's Riff Raff. There you go, man. Michelob Ultra. Some dude, you guys killed it. Oh my God, dude, look at all these photos. Oh, that I saw a build. Dang. That's nice. With the Dr. Pepper there, that's a beautiful build. Nice work on that one. That's solid with all those Corsair fans. That looks good. There it is. There, dude, I told you, post whatever you want, man. You got the gallon of chocolate milk at the desk? I want to see it. Dude, there's a lot of drink photos, man. Doggo. And thighs. Doggo and thighs. Very nice. Great work. Great work, everybody. That was a solid round of sipping picks. I like it a lot. Bro got the chocolate milk jug. Dude, somebody, there's always somebody with the chocolate milk jug every single time. In India, it's Friday early morning. Got it. Claim those points. Yeah. All right, this is the last warning, ladies and gentlemen. Claim your points right now. I'm about to cut off the gaming PC raffle. Please convert your points into tickets right now. This is your final warning. I'm about to cut it off in like 10 seconds. Just a few more minutes, please. No. We got 25,000 tickets in circulation right now. That's plenty. That's plenty. You guys got like 10 more seconds, and then I'm gonna cut it off. I woke up for this stream. Best of luck, man. Best of luck to all of you. We're about to raffle this off, and then remember, as soon as we raffle it off, I'm gonna reset everybody's points. Take me a couple minutes on the computer real quick. And then we're gonna immediately start building the next giveaway PC. And you guys that are still watching are gonna start earning points towards the next PC. So if you only have like 1, 2, or 3 tickets right now, you could start off strong for the next giveaway by getting some tickets totally for free. Most people win with less than 10 tickets. We haven't had too many of the big time ballers with like the 50 tickets win. It's usually people under like 10 tickets that have been stealing the PCs recently. So you guys can get ahead of the game now. This is going to be day 1 of farming tickets for the new build. All right, I'm gonna cut it off in 5 seconds. 5, 4. Convert them. Dude, why are there so many people converting right now? 3, 2. Oh, dude, I can't cut it off. There's too many people buying tickets right now. There's so many. Okay, I think it's slowing down now. No. Dude, they just bought 30 tickets. 40. You guys are really waiting for the last second. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The giveaway. Wait, that didn't work. Okay. It's freaking out there for a second. The button didn't work. The giveaway is officially closed. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 6,791 people participating in this giveaway. 25,907 tickets have been purchased. Are we ready for the Ryzen 5 9600X and RTX 3080 giveaway raffle? I'm about to draw a winner. I'm going to draw the first winner. They're number 1, obviously. But then I'm going to draw 5 backup winners like we do every time, just in case. You never know. They might be international and they don't want to pay for shipping, or they might not respond to my messages, whoever it is, or whatever the reason is. But I'm going to draw it here, man. Here we go. The winner of the RTX 3080 gaming PC is... Dude, don't do a posture check right now. Relax. Hold on. You guys gotta see my screen. Hold on. Ah, there we go. Oh yeah, it shows up in the chat too. The winner is... Did that work? No Wow. Dude, that is insane. Oh my god, dude, that is crazy. Trail Tech. Oh my god. Dude, that is crazy. Rigged AF. Dude, Trail Tech, our moderator. Oh my god, that is wild. Trail Tech, where? I know, dude, Trail Tech is here, man. He's been talking all night. He's been gifting subs tonight. Trail Tech says, holy hell. Do I need to draw a backup winner, Trail Tech? I know you're here, man. I know you're in the States. I think we're good. Dude, that is seriously rigged. That is crazy. Oh my god. Dude, Trail Tech, how many? Dude, Trail. Didn't I just say it's usually not the ballers that win? Trail Tech he must have had a lot of tickets. Rigged for the mods? Dude, this looks bad. This looks bad. Nah, he deserved it. I agree, man. I agree. It just looks bad. It just looks bad. Trail Tech, congrats, man. Congrats. Let me know where to send it. Or you can come pick up the PC if you want to, man. I trust you. You're allowed to visit the ZTT HQ. Find my last comment. What do you say? He says, FYI, the day you made me a mod, I made the decision for us to do a charity raffle. What does that mean? What? A charity raffle? What are you talking about? Dude, I'm lost. He does deserve it. I agree, man. Dude, Trail Tech is here every single live stream. He is a mod that I can seriously count on. And he pays to be here, which is not required. Trail Tech, I don't know what you're trying to say though, man. Let's raffle it for charity? How? What charity? Like, you want me to send the PC to charity? I mean, I can do that. Dude, you're the winner, man. Just tell me where to send it. Oh, we got an ad break right now. Redo? No, dude, we're not redoing it, man. That's a legit win. Yeah, if you want to send it to charity, that's up to you, man. You won. I don't hate the sound of it. I'll head it up and include you. Let's do it, man. All right, I'm gonna click draw 5 more winners just so we have the data. Omnius, under something. Andrew, St. Jude's, dude. I would love to give it to St. Jude's. That's a great idea. Ziad, Ranger, and Level-Headed. We got backup winners, so now I can reset everybody's points. Yeah, man, dude, that's super nice of you, Trail Tech. If you wanna give the PC to charity, that's crazy thoughtful and nice of you to do that. We can definitely set that up. Dude, that's not rigged. It's not rigged. Trail Tech is here every single day. All right. Let me reset everybody's points and we will start the new giveaway. I need like 2 minutes, guys, so I can do this real quick. Thank you very much, Trail Tech, for volunteering to give it to charity. That's wild. Okay, how do I do this? Leaderboard. Reset. Everybody's points are gone, man. Dude, somebody had 11,000 points that they did not convert into tickets. Okay, all right. Points are reset. Now, let's create a new giveaway. How do I duplicate it? Does it not let me duplicate now? That's annoying. Wow, that's really annoying, actually. All right. I guess I got to create a new giveaway. Hold on. That's annoying. All right. What are the specs? You're about to find out. Worldwide giveaway. Only US shipping is covered though. Okay. Where is my banner? I need my banner for the giveaway, man. There it is. Boom. Cost 100 points to enter. Max tickets 10,000. First ticket free. I think that's it. Create and start. All right, I'm gonna send you guys the page so you can start entering now. Here you go. This is only on Twitch. That is the new giveaway link. The exclamation point giveaway isn't gonna work for a couple minutes. We gotta wait for the DNS settings to save. But you guys are all now officially earning points towards the next giveaway. Does it work? Are you guys entering? You guys should be able to enter into the next giveaway. Did that work? No, not exclamation point giveaway enter. Nobody said to do that. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We got 270 people entered into the next giveaway. So we're rocking and rolling. Nice. Congrats, Trail Tech. I'm excited. Dude, I'm excited to figure out what charity we're gonna do, man. That's awesome of you. That's so cool. One ticket already. There you go, man. All right. So the PC we're gonna be building for the next giveaway winner, which is we are now officially in streaming giveaway number 19. This is the 19th PC that we've given away here on Twitch. First up, we got some CPU action. We got a Ryzen 7 5800 X. Oh, I already messed it up. 5800 XT. I accidentally wrote X. I gotta change that. This was a Micro Center bundle that I bought with an Asus Prime B550 Plus AC-HES. This was the ATX motherboard that came with the 5800 XT. And also included in that Micro Center bundle was a single stick, which is fine during Ramageddon. 16 gigs of DDR4 at 3200 megahertz. We got a little bundle right there. Little Micro Center bundle action. Anybody know how much that bundle costs? I'm gonna look it up. Way cheaper than if you bought these parts yourself. How much did I pay for this bundle? $370. Dude, that's crazy. That's how much the RAM is alone. $370 for a 5800 XT. 16 gigs of DDR4 and a B550 motherboard. That is pretty wild, man. 370 bucks. I mean, don't get me wrong. That price is still absolutely atrocious, but for 2026 standards, that's pretty good. I'll take it. I will definitely take it. What do I want to show you next? We got a little unique color scheme going on tonight. I'm gonna show you the cooler. This, I have never used this before. They sent this to me like probably 2 years ago. This is an APNX AP1-V CPU cooler. APNX, they caught some heat maybe like a year or two ago. I've never used them. They sent this to me. I just never used it. But I'm specifically going with this cooler finally because of this like gunmetal color scheme. I see a couple of people talking about lag. Are we okay? Are we good? I just saw a couple people talking about it, not a lot. My bitrate looks good, man. It doesn't look like I'm lagging. Is anybody lag? You're good? Good? Lag. BBZ. That's not helpful at all. I mean, dude, I'll talk about my BBZ all day, but that's not helpful right now. It seems like some people are getting lag. Most people are saying no, but yeah, I mean, my video looks smooth and Twitch says we're good, so maybe refresh your browser. Yeah, it might be, it's lagged a few times. No lag. No lag. No lag. Yeah, I would just reload. Yeah, Twitch might be having some issues right now because my bit rate looks good. OBS is fine. I don't see anything wrong on my end right now. Definitely their internet, maybe. It's probably Twitch. Nah, there's a lot of people for... Okay, no lag on YouTube. Yeah, it's definitely a Twitch thing right now. Brain lagging, maybe? Who, mine or theirs? Maybe. No, my bit rate's in the green, man. We look good. Black Mamba with Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Super Pal. Punch. Kook with Twitch Prime sub. Trail Tech with the 300 biddies. Says St. Jude's Children's Hospital. Dude, I love that idea, man. Nerdy with Twitch Prime sub. Dat with Twitch Prime. Dude in Blue gave out a tier 1 sub a while ago. High Velocity with the 300 biddies. Appreciate that. Frag, Twitch Prime. Landon, Twitch Prime. Nuked, Shotzi, and Sergeant Pancake with the subs and resubs. Thank you. All right. I think we're good, dude. I'm going to continue. But yeah, we're using this cooler, which I've never used before, specifically for this color scheme. This is the color scheme of today's build, or at least that's going to be the attempt. I'm just going to show you right now, man. We got some cable extensions here, which are also that black and gunmetal color. This is the goal of the giveaway PC tonight. It's going to take us a little while to get this set up. Ew, these are only the cable combs that we have? Oh my God, that is gross. Hopefully I got some black combs here at the house. Hopefully I do. But yeah, this is the color scheme of the build. So this is supposed to match up. Hopefully it does. We got the black and the gunmetal, black and the gunmetal. That's the goal. That is the goal. Are you going to finish the build today? Yeah. Yeah, for sure. We also have an SSD. Again, we got to keep the cost down a little bit because I was barely streaming. We just got a pretty budget Patriot 0.5 terabyte SSD. P310. Shout out to Valve for making 0.5 terabyte drives somewhat acceptable. Again, I mean, if they're selling it in a $1,000 PC, I can give it away for free. We got a Lee & Lee GB002. We actually use these all the time in the office. I don't know if I've ever shown you guys this on a Twitch stream before. This is a very cool GPU SAC bracket that connects to your motherboard. So I'll show you guys how that works later tonight. For our power supply, this was just sitting on our shelf for a very long time. This is a Cooler Master MWE Gold 850 V3. This is way overkill than what we need for this build, but I just wanted to use it because it's been collecting dust. This is ATX 3.1. It's got the PCIe 5.1, etc. Solid power supply. And our graphics card, which I already showed you today, is an Asus Prime. Only the 8 gig, sorry, with the RX 9060 XT, but more importantly, aesthetic-wise, we got the Asus Prime version, which is going to look beautiful inside this build. We got, like, it's mostly black with like some matte black action. It's going to look really good. But yeah, we got to keep the costs down for this next giveaway. Sorry. Hopefully the next one I can get you a little bit better of parts. But the star of the show tonight, and the reason I did this entire color scheme, is because of a brand new case. Like, reviews just got posted for this thing. Who knows what this is? This just went live like less than a week ago. I saw review videos coming out today for this. Who knows what this is? Anybody? You would have to be seriously in the loop. Okay, a couple people got it. This is the brand new. Oh my God, that looks so good. This is the Montech TG3. Shout out to like the 10 of you that said that. And this, no, it's not a Foifkin. This is why we're doing that color scheme. This is, it looks a little bit bright because of all the lights. This is a silver power supply basement. And again, the goal is to match like the black and the gray, the gunmetal color. That's the overall goal of this build. So I think between these three components, this is gonna look really, really good. Hopefully. But yeah, this is the Montech TG3. They just sent this out. It's got like this 360 mil fan assembly, like it's all one unit, just pre-installed right there. We got some reverse bladed fans, so they are intaking air. And then we got the one exhaust here. We got this very nice silver PSU basement. And the reason I said yes to taking this case and using it on a stream is the price. Did you guys see the price of this? The price of this is literally the whole reason why it's on my desk right now. Did you guys see? 60. $60. It's on Amazon right now. I checked before I went live. It's on Amazon right now for 60 bucks. What? ATX? 4 pre-installed ARGB fans? Beautiful PSU basement? 60 bucks. It's available right now. Kind of crazy. This is what the back looks like. First time seeing this. We definitely have a lot of depth here. Wow. Don't clip that. But we really do. Wow. That's the most depth I've seen in a really long time. Again, don't clip any of that, but very impressive depth. We have an ARGB hub down here, only ARGB. And then just everything looks pretty standard. We got a big enough power supply basement. We got USB 3.0, USB-C. Everything looks pretty standard here. Yeah, 60 bucks, man. That's the whole reason I agreed to check this out, man. Average depth, to be honest, no, it's not. I don't know how well you can tell on camera, but there's a lot of depth for a case. Because you guys know me, I always measure that depth. Okay. There we go, man. That's what we're building. That's going to be streaming giveaway number 19. Dude, I think I need another beer. Flex check. Dude, I'm not flexing. You flexing? I'm debating about if I should prep the motherboard and then drink a beer or drink the beer now. I'll definitely drink water now. You can't go wrong with that one. It's been a while since you've had to get another beer before the build started. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, let's make a little progress. That's sharp thinking. Let's do the motherboard first. Let's make some actual progress here. We are an hour and 13 minutes into the live stream. We should probably get some actual work done. Although I don't have a knife. Yeah. Okay, I don't have a knife. The closest knife happens to be in the kitchen, where, as you would imagine, the beer happens to be. Yeah, I really don't have a knife in this room at all right now. Fate has spoken. I will be back with a knife and beer. Ooh, an ab break right when I come back? Not ideal. I'm switching beers though. That last one's a little too strong for me. Switching beers. How many of you have seen this? I know we got some Voodoo Ranger fans in the chat. We always do. But this is a Sweet Ride Juicy IPA, and it's actually only 6.5%. Voodoo Rangers are usually like 10%. They're brutal. This one's only 6.5, which is actually very low for a Voodoo Ranger. Voodoo Rangers always taste delicious, but I don't drink them because 10%, that just hits me like a truck. 6.5% on the Voodoo Ranger, man. There we go. I should probably get these beers out of the frame. We'll put those down there. Shout out to Fort Collins, Colorado, my home away from home. Beer and fishing? Dude, I want to go fishing again, man. We had a great fishing trip 2 weekends ago. I can't tell if it smells good or bad. It doesn't smell great. That's actually kind of concerning. I think it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. Not my favorite beer, actually, though. It doesn't taste amazing. All right, let's build. Let's build. Don't drink too much, or you'll break the RAM on the wiggle test. Thank you for the tip. Appreciate that. Tangerines and tree bark. That is actually, ironically, exactly how it tastes. All right, here we go. Here's our Asus Prime B550 motherboard. Because it ain't 7.5%. Yeah, we might be missing out on some flavor. Look, we got a little bit of more metal action. Really trying to nail down this metal, black and metal color scheme that we got going on right now. That's the goal, at least. Don't drink too little or you'll break your heart on the wiggle test. Guys, I don't mean to tease you. This is incredibly unfair of me to say, and like I wasn't gonna publicly say anything because like, dude, I know how the audience can get sometimes. But I do want to come clean about something really quickly. I was building a computer yesterday. Dude, I'll show you the PC. I'll show you the PC. I'm not lying. Okay. I posted on my IG story. Dude, look at this thing. I built this yesterday in the studio. It's another one of those tiny PCs. Hold on. There's the GPU. Oh my God. Tiny build. I'm just letting you know though. We literally had a 10.0 ASMR on the RAM install. It was, yeah, above average, my bad. Above average. It was literally a 10.0 on the ASMR RAM. It was the best sounding RAM clicks, both of them, I've ever heard in my entire life. And it wasn't on a stream. Impossible, bro. I know. I'm sorry. I hate that it was not live here on Thirsty Thursday, but like, even my videographer, Nick, when we were filming, he's like, bro, like it doesn't get better than that. It was crazy. And the build turned out good. So I don't know how well the audio picked up when we were filming, but hopefully we were recording, but we weren't recording audio because it was just like for a build montage. I think the only audio we have is the built-in microphone of the camera. I'll ask him to extract it, see if it's good enough to post somewhere online. But dude, it was money. 10.0. It was so good. Okay. Did you audibly moan? Be honest, dude. I am audibly moaning right now, thinking about it 24 hours later. All right. There's the 5800 XT. Sorry, glare. Buy the same things again? It's actually... Yeah, what was the RAM? Yeah, no. Yeah, I could. It was just a T-Force Vulcan DDR5 RAM kit. But it was in a unique A620 ITX motherboard, which I don't use often, obviously. But yeah, that combo is solid. Very solid. All right, let us install our Ryzen 7 5800 XT, shall we? Micro Center has a 5800 X3D bundle. Yeah, I feel like I'm like actually slacking living next to Micro Center, and I don't have a 5800 X3D right now. I feel like I am not like fulfilling my obligation as a PC builder that lives near Micro Center and not getting that super high-end AM4, as high-end as AM4 goes, CPU. I need to get on that, man. I don't know what I'm doing. All right, we only got one RAM ASMR today. Sorry we don't have two. We're gonna try and nail it down here with just one. We're gonna do our best. We got one shot at this. One shot. This is it, man. This is for all the marbles. We're gonna go and dude, I actually almost unslotted too. Muscle memory kicking in. We only got... Oh, dude, that's rough already. Just prepping it to slot in there. Wow. This could be either... I'm gonna call it now. This is gonna be either really good or really bad. There is a lot of friction just getting the RAM to this point where it's not clicked in. There's a lot of friction right there. It's either gonna be really good or really bad. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, man. I know it wasn't loud, but that actually sounded amazing. 9? Dude, I kind of want to do it again. It just wasn't loud, but like the actual sound was really good. 8.9? Dude, that was actually a really good one. I kind of want to do it again. I'm gonna do it again. I don't care. We're not gonna vote. I'm gonna do it one more time. See if I can get it louder. We can't do Thirsty Thursday without installing 2 RAM sticks. I'm gonna do it one more time. I wasn't prepared for it to be that quiet, but the actual sound of it was beautiful. All right, here we go. I'll get the mic a little closer. Oh, no. That. User error. That one don't count. Hold on. One more time. That was user error. I didn't push it down the whole way. One more time. Yep, there it is. Dude, that's a good. Dude, that is a good RAM ASMR, man. Shout out to G-Skill and the Asus Prime motherboard, man. Dude, that is solid. That is really good. Unexpectedly. All right, we only got 1 to wiggle this time. Oh my God, what is happening? Oh my God, is this... I'm actually questioning if I'm drunk right now. Dude, I'm shaking the whole table. Look at this. Oh my God. What the? Dude, this is actually wild. Oh my God. Dude, that's as solid gets. I think there's like 0.3 room. Dude, that's a 9.7, man. Dude, that is wild. Wow. Maybe single channel is underrated. That might be it. I'm at like a 9.1 on the ASMR and a 9.7 on the wiggle test. Incredible. 10 out of 10 wiggle. I think there's like 0.3 away from being perfect. But really good, man. Unexpectedly. Wow. I'm surprised. Crazy. All right, let's actually build stuff now, shall we? We gotta make some progress here, man. Best motherboard? I mean, the Asus Prime is typically a more budget-friendly. Oh, I need an SSD screw. Asus Prime is usually a more budget-oriented motherboard. I don't know what this -HES is though. I'm not. Excuse me. I'm not completely up to speed on what that is. That might just mean that it's really good for wiggling or something. I have no idea. Okay. We need an SSD standoff and screw. I haven't installed an SSD standoff in quite a while. This is what they look like. Little tiny, this is what I need right now. I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see this. Little standoff and a tiny little SSD screw. Most motherboards these days do not require you to do both. Either the standoff is still installed, or it's like one of the little plastic clip things, or it's the whole heat shield right now. And here we also have options for the different sizes. So if you didn't already know, there are multiple sizes of SSDs. We got 20, sorry, I can't read this. 2242, 2260, 2280, and 22110. I don't even know how to say that. But there's different sizes of not just SSDs, but M.2, just M.2 devices. So we are going to install in the 2280 slot, because that is the standard size for an M.2 NVMe. They also make the very tiny ones, which go like in a Steam Deck. But we got to put that in the 2280 slot, and then we will install that screw into the standoff, and our SSD will be installed. We're all tracking. I want my M.2 the long way. Dude, I think this is the long way. I think that's what we're doing, man. 2280 is above average at minimum, right? There we go. SSD is installed. Yeah, the Wi-Fi M.2s are tiny as well. Correct. All right, that's installed. Now, the last thing we got to do is the CPU cooler, which, like I said, this has been sitting on our shelves. Shout out to APNX for sending this to me like 2 years ago. I've still never used it, but we gonna use it today. I have no idea what's in here, other than obviously a CPU cooler, but I don't know what to expect. Wait, what? What the hell? Are you kidding me? What? Huh? What? What am I looking at here, man? Is it? Dude, are you serious? This has been sitting... Dude, this is like extremely disappointing. This has been sitting on my shelf for like 2 years. And I've purposely... I'm not trying to be dramatic. I have purposely been not using this because I've been saving it for a black, silver, gunmetal style of build. I thought it was this color the entire time. This is black. What? This is black. This is silver. We at least have this little bit of silver. Oh my God. I can't believe it's been this color the entire time. It's clean, don't get me wrong. That's a pretty clean looking cooler, but that is not what the box shows at all. What? Dude, let's look this up real quick. This is a huge disappointment. APNX AP1-V. What? What? What are we looking at? This is not it. Dude, I'm about to lose my mind. These are not... These are not the same at all. Why does it show gunmetal color? There it looks black. That is crazy. There it looks black. Wow. That white one looks pretty good. Dude, look at this one. That is silver. Oh my God. That is crazy. These are so different. Look at this. That is wild. I can't believe that. Look, here, that's it right there. That's what it actually looks like. Why do they have so many badly taken photos? That's just lighting. That is wild. Look at this. Look at this. Dude, that's silver in the... Look how silver that is. I didn't know that was lighting the whole time. That's crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. I can't believe I've been sitting on this for 2 years. I've been literally waiting for this moment with the CPU cooler. That is a huge disappointment, man. Huge. There are photos that show this color, but the photo on the... Look at this. Look at that difference. That's crazy. All those are renderings, not photos. Yeah. Look at that. Dude, that is drastically different. That's crazy. Maybe I can get it to look the same if I blast a bunch of light at it like this. Even that is not. Dude, this is with a light directly on it. And that's still not even close. That's crazy. That is a huge disappointment. I'm also just like, dude, I know a lot of people have been hyping up APNX, especially when they came out with a really good case like 2 years ago, or at least aesthetically it looked good. And I know a lot of people were, dude, I saw the chat. Like, as soon as I busted this thing out, a lot of you were excited about APNX. That's a huge disappointment. Wow. Did anybody here in the chat know that this whole thing was coming? Be honest. When I was explaining that I got this for using the gunmetal color, did anybody know that this was going to happen? Like, you saw this coming a mile away because you saw the cooler? Yeah, a couple people. I'm sure some of you. That's wild, man. So disappointing. Well, we're gonna press on, obviously, but I thought this was gonna be a beautiful black and silver type build, man. All right, what else? What do we got here? Let's figure out how to install this fake news CPU cooler. That's a shame. That would have looked sick in silver. All right, remove those. Ew, what the f... I can install that whole thing? Okay. I think I can handle that. All right. This is the AMD bag, Intel bag, backplate. Got a little APNX thermal paste. This is what we need right here. Is that a CPU frame? No, it's just a very old school bracket that is going to mount directly to our motherboard, and that is what we're going to install the fan on. I'll show you. Yeah, no, I don't have a Ventus GPU. A Ventus GPU would have looked perfect in this build. Now, I tried to use some of the parts that we already have. I mean, the Asus Prime is going to look good too, but yeah, you're right. A Ventus GPU would look beautiful. Although our build is not really gunmetal anymore. Or a lot less gunmetal than I thought it would be. Unfortunately. But yeah, those MSI Ventus cards are exactly black and like silver / gunmetal. That would be very cool. All right, so we're gonna put those on our little spacers, and then this guy sits like that, and then we're gonna install our screws onto this. This is a very like old school style of huge bracket that works with a bunch of different socket sizes, but it's got slots here for AM4 and AM5, so just a cost saving measure. Okay. All right, that's installed. We're gonna test out the little, I hope you guys are okay with that for a giveaway. We're gonna test out this little APNX thermal paste, or maybe actually. This thing looks sealed to the point, yeah, that's gonna be too annoying to use. Never mind. There's like a plastic shield around there that was not perforated, so we're gonna use the good stuff. We'll put on some good thermal paste for our next giveaway winner. There we go. And now before we install this, we are definitely, this is a beefy CPU cooler though. That's good for a 5800 XT. We are definitely removing the peel. The peel is definitely removed, 100%. We definitely did not forget the peel. Actually, the peel is still stuck on me. I have not removed it yet. There we go. It's off. All right. This is a beefy CPU cooler. Not gunmetal, but beefy. No peel. Put that on like so. Get these threads started a little bit. We'll go back and forth to once again evenly apply that pressure on the CPU, and then we'll crank it down. Don't use air coolers. They fail during shipping. Well, I will say this is a pretty big cooler, and I definitely do not like shipping pretty big coolers. But they don't just default to failing. We have shipped plenty of PCs that are air-cooled without them breaking. This is on the bigger and heavier side, though. I will admit that. You got to be extra careful with these heavier coolers. This is exactly what can break while shipping, because there's like so much leverage. I mean, that's a thick heat sink right there, heavy. That can crank down at the wrong angle and break your motherboard or pull the CPU out of the socket. But it still doesn't happen that often if you know what you're doing. But yeah, it sometimes can. We do have a daisy chainable ARGB connector, which we will utilize later. But yeah, that's it. This is our prepped motherboard, good to go. We have an Asus Prime B550, a Ryzen 7 5800 XT, 16 gigs of single channel RIP JAWS 5 DDR4 at 3200 megahertz. Got a half a terabyte P310 SSD in there, and then we have our APNX non-gunmetal, dude, that's a shame, CPU cooler. But our motherboard is prepped. Oh wait, yeah, our motherboard's prepped and ready to go. We'll do the support bracket once it gets into the case. Making progress. Let me catch up on some of these subs and donos and whatnot. Por favor. The man with the $3 dono says, Zach, I got a question. That's it. That's all he said. I guess we have to move on. The man also with the tier 1 sub, thank you. Sack PC with Twitch Prime. Wosier with the tier 1 resub. Gumiak. Painful with the 66-month tier 2 resub says 5.5 years. Damn. Thank you, Painful. Appreciate that, man. That's wild. Born Free Fried with Twitch Prime. Nightwing Twitch Prime. Cinder. Magoo. Jackalak. Deans. Gen X, all with the subs and resubs, thank you. It's K. John with Twitch Prime subs says, just curious, who would you trade on your team for a free lifetime supply of NVMEs? Like on my ZTT team? Or like the Steelers? What? Nothing. NVMEs are not worth people, man. That one silly dog with the super chat says, hey Zach, should I get a Ryzen 7 8700G or a 2060? That's a good question. What's the CPU if you go with the 2060? That's a great question. I don't know this off the top of my head, so please don't be mad if I'm off. I'm pretty sure the 2060 beats the 8700G in terms of graphics, but it obviously depends on which CPU you go with the 2060. I'm pretty sure the 2060 would win though. Hydration break, great idea. I like that a lot. The highest GPU I've ever owned is the GTX 750 Ti that I have now. Nice. You gotta do what you gotta do, man. Beer break. We gotta slow down with the beer, man. When will the ruffle happen? We already did the ruffle, man. Trail Tech won. He's actually donating the PC to a charity of his choice, which is very nice of him. And you guys are all now earning points, if you're watching on Twitch, to this giveaway PC, which I'm currently rolling right now, or building right now. You guys are currently earning points. Hold on one second. All right. Just poured some more Jameson, says Trail. Dude, Trail Tech's going hard on the Jameson. Somebody go check on him, please. We got to make sure Trail Tech's not celebrating his giveaway PC too much over there. Why not spread the thermal? Because the thermal paste spreads when you smash it down. Especially on a perfectly square CPU. You just let the CPU cooler and the mounting hardware do the work. That'll spread all around there. You can spread if you want to, but I don't. No, I have before, but I just don't spread thermal paste. That is not my style. Not my style at all. What OLED monitors do you have? Dude. Brother. Wrong button. I just upgraded for an upcoming sponsorship. I did not pay for it. To an LG GX7. That's my main daily driver. It is a tandem OLED. It's my first ever tandem OLED. It's 27 inches, 1440p, 540 hertz, or dual mode, 720p, and 720 hertz. It is absolutely obnoxious. The first game I played was naturally Helldivers. I spread some democracy. I didn't get anywhere close to 540 FPS, even on my 5090, so kind of a waste, not really utilizing it to its fullest potential. But this monitor that I'm now daily driving is absolutely insane. I couldn't even get 720 FPS in Counter-Strike. I was at like 600 FPS most of the time in Counter-Strike. I didn't adjust the settings. I'm sure I could get closer to 720, but I was testing it out, and dude, it is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Even just the 540 hertz in 1440p is wild. Minecraft? Yeah, I'll have to test out Minecraft. Minecraft, you can get up there with the FPS numbers if you're not like all modded out and whatnot. Yeah, it's the I think they said it's the world's fastest tandem OLED right now. I've only used tandem OLED for a few days. I will say that the reflections are much better. Like, there are no reflections. Whether I got studio lights blasting in my room or in my office, or if it's daytime out, or if it's pitch black in here and I'm like super nerding it at night, there's virtually no reflections, which is really good on the tandem OLEDs. It's solid. It's solid so far. I'll have another video coming soon, or a video coming soon. Yeah, it's really good. How does tandem OLED compare to QD OLED? I'm not super in the weeds of the different OLED types, but from what I've seen, I think tandem OLED is going to be, I could be wrong, I think it's going to be the default option that is the best of both worlds. I think that's the whole goal of tandem OLED, but I'm not 100% versed in it just yet. Nice shirt, bro. Thank you. Some might say it's the greatest shirt of all time. Miguel with the $5 super chat. I have a question. I'm running a Ryzen 5 5600X, 32 gigs of DDR4, and a 2070 Super. I want to upgrade the GPU. What should I get for 1440p? Staying with RTX. I mean, if you have a 5600X, I would go up to probably a 5070 in these tough times that we're in. I wouldn't go 5070 Ti. 5070, I mean, you would get a big upgrade going to a 5060 Ti even. I would get the 16 gig. Somewhere in that range if you want to spend the money. I think that still works with the 5600 right now. Especially since you have 32 gigs of DDR4, like just utilize the platform that you're on right now. I would do something like that. You only have a few options if you want to stick with RTX. It's just how much do you want to spend? I wouldn't buy a 5060 if your main goal is to game in 1440p. So it's really only 5060 Ti or a 5070. Unless if you want to buy used. All right, I'm going to start plugging these in. Who was the winner of the PC? TrailTech. One of our mods. He is graciously going to donate the PC to charity, though, which is very nice of him. But yeah, you guys are all now earning points towards this current giveaway PC that we're building right now. Why don't you sell any 9070 XT pre-builts? Good question. Yeah, that's a serious... oh, I need a SATA power cable before I forget. That is a serious gap in our pre-built lineup right now, especially that the pricing of AMD GPUs is actually getting better, not worse. Yeah, I would like to get a 9070 XT pre-built. I've made a couple videos recently talking about how good a value the 9070s and the 9070 XTs are. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I think we should have that at this point. I scored a 9070 XT for $620. That's really good. Yeah, there are some under $700 right now. I've been seeing a few at like 680, 690 right now. What UPS do you recommend? I almost exclusively buy APC UPSs. I've bought a few from CyberPower. I know CyberPower is like one of the top brands as well as APC. I have one, maybe two CyberPower UPSs that are like super annoying and like they randomly die and like just not fully functional. I don't know what's going on, to be honest. APC, I think, is the best brand for UPSs. Oh, I also have a trip light. I have a trip light at the bottom of my home server rack. That one works pretty well too. Trip light. I like trip light. But for like a desktop setup, I use the APC. And even at my last job when I was working IT, I bought dozens of the APC UPSs for everybody. Yeah, the APC 1500 VA, exactly that one. Yep. They've become extremely expensive. They used to be like 150 bucks. I think they're now like close to 300. They have significantly increased in price over the years. They used to not be bad. But yeah, that's usually the one I buy. All right, let's get out our GPU real quick. Again, this is the Asus Prime RX 9060 XT. Sorry again that I couldn't get you something more higher end for the streaming giveaway. Hopefully next one we can get something a little bit beefier. All right. Here's our Asus Prime. I love these Asus Prime cards. They make Asus Prime now for both NVIDIA and AMD, right? Pretty sure it's for both now. And this is just a beautiful, clean, black GPU with just a little bit of like white aesthetics around here. I really like this card though. I love the black Prime lettering over here. Well, the 5800 XT will not be the bottleneck. Exactly. Yep. And we have a really good power supply going in here as well. 850 watts, ATX 3.1. This build will be a prime candidate for a GPU upgrade next. For sure. Not that it needs it. The 9060 XT is still obviously very good, but everything else about this build will be able to handle a better GPU, but that's clean. I like that a lot. I love this. This is my favorite part. I like that so much. Asus Prime candidate. Exactly. The 9060 XT from XFX looks buns. I disagree. I like that card too. That card is super clean. It's kind of boring. Like if you're looking for GPU aesthetics, the XFX cards are kind of boring, but if you just want a clean all black or all white graphics card, I don't think anybody does it better than XFX. Here we go. All right. We got a single 8-pin power connector required up at the top. Boom. Okay, save that for later. Now we can get out our... Oh, wait, no. Dude, we're not done. Dude, I forgot. It's been a while. I haven't installed the cable extensions yet. I completely forgot about these. We got to do this first. We might have a problem, though. The aesthetics of this build are taking a dive because this only comes with clear cable combs, which I really don't want to have to use. I think I have some black combs. I don't know if I have enough, though. And I might just only have the 16 pins. Yeah, see? I only have... This is my little, like... in case of emergency, break glass CPU supply box. We got some 3D printed GPU sag brackets. We got some proper metal magnetic GPU sag brackets, thermal wipes, Velcro, PWM extension cables, and cable combs here. I guess we could just use these and cut them. Is that the... That might be the strategy. So we'll take one for... Yeah, should we just do that? Scissors, yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. All right, so 2 for the 24 pin. 1 for the 4+4. And then maybe 2 for the GPU. Yeah, I guess we'll just cut them. That's why we have the supply box. That is exactly why we have the supply box. All right, so let's cable comb these first. Dear God, please no. You don't want me to cut them? This is why we have them, man. We don't want to use clear cable combs. Clear cable combs are ugly. We got to use the black ones. I don't know why they didn't come with black. Sorry, this is the most boring part of the build. You're gonna have to bear with me and just earn giveaway points while I cable comb this. Chi-Town with the 300 biddies says, hey, I'm currently in the middle of building my first PC as we speak, and I've been struggling for the past 3 hours. Can you help me? I don't know how effective I can be helping you, but maybe. I am trying to build a PC of my own right now. But, I mean, best of luck either way. I don't know what problem you're having. So I can't properly answer that question. All right, there we go. There's 24 pin. All right, let's cut these. Oh, we have the flush cutters. So this might actually be a pretty clean cut. Let's cut some 4-piece for the CPU. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need to cut it like right here. Like that. Yeah, we got the flush cutter, so this should actually look pretty decent. Yeah, look at that. Oh, that makes a big difference using the flush cutters. Don't look at my thighs. That's clean, man. That looks OEM. There we go. Nice cut, thank you. I'm gonna do that again. Over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do that one more time. Bam. Oh, dude, I should have... You guys were telling me to buy 10 out of 10 cut. Thank you. You guys were telling me to buy flush cutters, which is what these are, for literal years. Like, probably for the 6 years I've been on Twitch. I should have listened to you a long time ago. It's just one side is flat. And it just produces the cleanest cuts possible. I mean, just unmatched. These look OEM. I should have listened to you a while ago. Sorry about that. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll cut a few for the yeah, I mean, these are just perfect cuts every single time. I actually don't, like, I used to hate doing this. Because I thought they looked ugly whenever I would DIY cut these, but these are beautiful. I'm just going to cut. Make sure we have enough here. Yeah, they all came out perfect. That's wild. You probably can't even tell that these were hand cut. I mean, they just look perfect. That's great. That gets me excited. Now we can do that more often. Okay. So here are the CPU connectors, which we have to cable come. I haven't used cable extensions in a minute, which is a very weird thing for me to say. But it's been a while. My dude found hobby nippers. Is that what I should call them? I might have to, man. I mean, they're just so good. They're so much better than the diagonal cutters or scissors, or I've even done just a straight up razor blade for these. These are way better. I use those a ton for Warhammer. What do you cut for Warhammer? I know there's like the whole like miniature hobby, but like, what do you have to cut? Please enlighten us. Literally all of the minis off of the sprues. You lost me. I don't know what that means. Sorry. You could also design some 3D printed custom cable comes. I have done that before. I should keep them on hand, but I have these now. And now that I know that I can cut these perfectly, I don't have a use of 3D printing. All right, let's connect this 24 pin. Then we will connect, we just need one of the 8 pins for our graphics card. We don't need to use both. And then the 4+4 for the CPU. Okay, now our power supply is prepped and ready to go. We do not have to use these ugly clear cable comes. And we also don't have to use this extra 6+2 for the power supply. But I will ship that to whoever wins this PC, just in case if you need it one day. All right. Time to get out our case, which we haven't talked about in quite some time since the beginning of the stream. But again, this is the Montech TG3. This literally just launched like a week ago. I was super excited to check this out. Not just because it's ATX, 4 pre-installed ARGB fans, this beautiful silver or gray, it's more gray, power supply basement. But the main reason I was excited is because this thing costs $60. Crazy price for what appears to be a pretty good looking case. $60 from Montech. But we gotta try it out. Dude, that beer is not actually good. I don't think I'm gonna finish that. I am not vibing with that one at all. That's why we drink whiskey. Especially as it's getting warmer. All right, let's get our IO shield here. Freako with the 300 biddies says, Zach, I have a 1080 Ti, Ryzen 7 5800X, 16 gigs of DDR4. I want a game in 1440p and maybe record and stream. Is this a good combo? No, actually. If you're trying to live stream, I would 100% get up to 32 gigs of RAM for sure. And regardless of whether or not you're streaming or not, if you want a game in 1440p, I would upgrade your 1080 Ti. Don't get me wrong, I'm not talking smack about the 1080 Ti. That is a legendary graphics card, but it's also pretty old now, and not exactly fit for 2026 1440p gaming. Your 5800X is great though. So I would just double up your RAM for streaming and then upgrade your 1080 Ti to a proper 1440p card, and then you should be good. Yeah, you might need a loan. Sorry. You might need a loan for those extra 16 gigs of RAM, but live streaming, like while you're gaming and only having 16 gigs of RAM, I mean, if that's your only option, it's probably doable, but I would not recommend it. Who else wants to see another entry-level / basic home server build by Zach? You know, I do actually have some spots open in my home server rack. I've decided not to install my huge 4U height server that I had in Pittsburgh, because that was mostly for my home theater gaming PC that was in my server rack but hooked up to my projector. I no longer need that because my home server is not in the same location as our like movie theater room now. So I do have a little bit of room to play, if you will, in the home server rack. I could build a couple of 1U servers or maybe a 2U server. I'm not sure, man. I got some opportunities right now. Yeah, we have a if you look at my IG story, I post it every now and then, but we have a little bit of like a home theater setup in the house now. It's actually beautiful. It's very nice. But it's on the opposite side of the house where my home server is now. We used to have like a projector set up in our basement in Pittsburgh, and my home server was right next to that projector, so that was just the PC that we used. But that's not the solution now. Don't forget the SAG bracket. Oh, I would have forgot. Thank you. I did already forget. Thank you very much. I will do that next. I'm excited to see how the sag bracket works. Yeah, this is actually, for those of you that ship gaming PCs, this is a sag bracket that you should strongly consider if you need one. I really like it. We use it a lot for ZTT builds. I will show you. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna uninstall the motherboard screws there and here. We do not need these because that is where our sag bracket is gonna go. So let me show you this. This is very cool. I really like this product. It's like 11 bucks or something. It's not expensive. This is the Lee & Lee GB002. It is a GPU sag bracket that installs into your motherboard. So the reason you would use this is if you're using some sort of setup, like some sort of case combination that doesn't allow for any other type of support bracket. I would not recommend using this over, you know, like a proper beefy sag bracket. Those will probably be better than this. But I didn't know when I decided on this case what the mounting solution was here. These are actually pretty big holes that I feel like I could install like a sag bracket on here, or you could definitely use a magnetic one. But I didn't know that ahead of time. I only saw these small holes, which you definitely can't install a sag bracket into. So I didn't know what the solution was. So that's why I got this sag bracket. And because we have a 3-fan GPU. Like you can't install a sag bracket over here unless if maybe a huge one. Or like a custom built one or something. But I wanted to support this beefy and long 3-fan GPU. So this is going to give it support right here at the end. Are we tracking so far? So this is how you do it. It's pretty cool. This is the main bracket. We'll leave that here. Let me get out some of these supplies. There are a lot of like little screws that you can use so you have options. These are the 2 main brackets. I'll show you that in a minute. But basically, hold on. Let me get this stuff out. These are the motherboard standoff screws that you install instead of the motherboard screws. So I'm gonna plug these like big standoffs into the case standoffs. So instead of installing the motherboard screw to secure the motherboard, I'm gonna be installing these instead. Okay, so I'm gonna put one here. Like that. And I'm gonna put one down here. And we can use a traditional like motherboard standoff adapter thing to make sure that those go tightly down. So those are still securing the motherboard to the case. But now we install this bracket. This bracket has holes at the top and bottom, which line up perfectly with this length. So that goes right across there. And now we can use 2 screws to secure this bracket onto those big standoffs that we just installed. The reason that those standoffs that we just installed are huge are because they need to be tall enough to get up and over anything that might be on the motherboard. So like for this motherboard, we have all of these SATA ports right here. I know it's hard to see with the light, sorry. But this bracket that we just installed is over top of all of those SATA ports right there. So now we have all of these holes. And what we do is we secure these things. There's 2 of them. Hold on, let it focus. We secure these into any of those holes on that bracket, and this is our SAC bracket. You can go above the GPU and below the GPU, and it kind of like sandwiches down. You can have it like this too, so they're the same size, and it sandwiches down like this right here. So I'm gonna wait until other things are installed, but then we do it like that, and then this kind of sandwiches the GPU and keeps it in place. It creates a SAG bracket directly from the motherboard. Does that all make sense? Are we all tracking that? It's a very cool little product for like 11 bucks. It also comes with that's really cool. It comes with these little rubber adhesives, so you can put that on these little guys that I showed you, which I will do in a little bit later, just so the GPU is resting on something soft. But yeah, it's a pretty cool little $11 device. Clear as mud? Sorry, I tried my best, man. I tried my best to explain it. I thought we were tracking. Mars with the super chat says, hey man, I want to ask, would a Ryzen 5 or Ryzen 7 5700G be enough for a 9060 XT? Yeah. For 1440p gaming? Yeah. Yeah, that's fine, man. That's a good combo. If you don't want to upgrade to AM5, yeah, that's exactly what I would do. That'll work well. Mono says, to those of you that have built your own PCs, what's the most amount of money you've spent on a build? I'll let that question's not for me, that's for you guys. I'll let you guys answer that one. What's the most amount of money that you've spent on your build? Chat. Alright, let's start plugging in some stuff. 4K? 1500? 0? 32 gigs of DDR5, valid. $3,400 in October. 3.5K. 1,700 last year. 2,500. Dude, you guys have some good builds. You guys have some really good builds. Or hopefully they're good with that kind of money. Couple of kidneys? Well, I hope not more than one, man. That'd be a little questionable. $64 gigs of DDR5. Okay, so like 1 million. Got it. Couple Bitcoin. Got it. What case is that? This is the Montech TG3. It just came out. I gladly let Montech send this over because it's only $60. Okay, so I'm just getting my bearings back here. It looks like we have quite a few cables, which seems to be the norm lately on Thirsty Thursday, which I'm not actually a huge fan of, but we're just gonna start plugging things in and hoping for the best. I got HD audio down here. Plug that in. See some USB-C action, which we want to plug in if we have it. We got USB-C? Yeah. We got USB-C. Polar with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Zay with the $10 super chat says, I have a $2,300 budget. What specs should I look for? While using the Height Y70 Touch Infinite. Wow. Well, that's going to significantly cut down on your budget. If you're going for a Height Y70 Touch build, I mean, realistically, that's like, if you outfit that whole thing with fans, like, I mean, that's like $600, probably. You know, so you have a $1,700 bill right now. I mean, you could definitely go, I would go 9070 XT. Or no, DDR5, probably not. Probably like a 9070. You could probably do a 9070 with 32 gigs of DDR5. Probably a 9600X. I doubt you could go like 9800X 3D, 9850. I don't think you could do that. Maybe. I would start somewhere in the 9600X and 9070 range and see what that budget looks like. Play with PC Part Picker around there and see if you can stretch that up. I don't think that'd be a problem though. I think you could easily do that even with your height Y70 touch. All right, we got some USB 3.0 at the bottom. Plug that in. Maybe a 7600X3D. Yeah, if you live near a micro center, 7600X3D, that'd be really good. Yeah, I always forget to recommend micro center. Yeah, if you live near a micro center and you can take advantage of a bundle, you can get better than what I just said. That's me assuming that you do not have access to that. All right, we got these little power LED positive and negatives, whatnot. Micro Center's the GOAT. I agree. Would you suggest buying another NVMe right now? Because I want to, but it's double what I paid a few months ago. I mean, the price of NVMEs is not going down anytime soon. At least I don't think so. So it just depends. Like, storage is optional, you know, like when you're upgrading. If you think it's worth spending extra money to get the convenience of more storage, then you just kind of have to pay these prices right now. But if you can hold out for like multiple years, then you might be able to get a better deal. But I don't think the price is going to go down anytime soon. Do you think RAM is going to go down anytime soon? Nah. Or it might. It might. Not like super low, but RAM has like recently gone up again. I know everyone is just like, oh yeah, RAM prices is crazy. But like I check RAM prices like almost every day. RAM has like gone up significantly in like the last like month. So that might go down, but not anywhere like how it used to be or anything. RAM has gotten absolutely insane, even more so than the normal insanity that we've been dealing with. Okay, I'm having a problem here. I don't have enough fan headers. We got some weird fan headers like up at the top, which I don't want to use because that's just super ugly. So we only have one. Other than that, in the CPU cooler. So I am definitely going to need some sort of fan hub, which let's go back to the trusty PC supply box. I hope I have, yeah, look at that. That's why we have supply boxes, ladies and gentlemen. We got a little fan hub right here. I think we're going to need it. I don't think there's any way for me to, they're not daisy chainable. Yeah, the PWM connectors are not daisy chainable. We only have two because we got one for this like 360 contraption, which is all connected, and then we got one here in the back. But they are not daisy chainable, unfortunately. And yeah, there's just nowhere to... I don't want to plug it in up next to the SSD because that's just super ugly. So I guess I have to use a fan. Yeah, I don't want to, but It's kind of wasteful, but I gotta use it. I've got one just like that. Yeah, these are good. These are like $5. If you buy these on AliExpress, they're probably like $3. Yeah, this Asus Prime motherboard does not have a lot of good PWM options, unfortunately. But it is what it is. We gotta take what we can get, and this is it. So I will plug that hub into our one and only fan header down there. And then I will plug... This is the fan connector for the rear fan. And then this is the fan connector for that 360 fan up at the front. So I will plug that into each other, into the hub here, and then that is good to go. And then the only other thing we got to worry about is RGB. This RGB is going to plug into the motherboard. So let's do that. Hopefully that reaches. That's kind of a short cable. We have an RGB on the bottom. Oh, we do have an RGB on the bottom. We got RGB on the bottom. Oh, actually. Ooh. Wow, this is a prime candidate build for our SATA RGB. That way we can actually look at... I'm going to take one of these too. Wow, we've really needed this box today. I'm going to take one of these SATA powered devices. That way I can control the RGB without plugging into the motherboard. We're going to use this today instead. We're going to plug all of the RGB products into that. When we ship the PC for the giveaway, we'll just connect it to the motherboard. That way you can control your colors like normal. But for today's live stream, that will allow us to cycle through the colors without using software, because I am definitely not staying up late enough to install Windows and RGB software for this build. We're not going to do all that. Okay. So what I can do is I'm going to take, this is the RGB connector of the CPU cooler. I'm actually going to unplug one of the RGB connectors going into that RGB hub that the fan came included with, or the case came included with. I'm going to daisy chain them together and then plug that back into the case RGB hub, which I know you can't see. But that way, all of our RGB products are all synced up together. And then the RGB hub is going to plug into our little device. If I find it right here. Sorry, I know this is a lot of cable nonsense. Just know that it's under control, I think. The only thing that's not under control is the actual cable management, which looks atrocious right now. So we're gonna fix all that. That's the only thing that's not under control. So we need some serious zip ties. I'm lost? Yeah, sorry. We got a lot going on right now. All under control though, I think. How's the Minecraft server doing? It's good. It's good. I haven't played Minecraft since I moved. My kids have played for a couple times now. And it's working and up and running, and we didn't lose any data or anything, which is good. But I actually haven't played a single second of Minecraft since I got here. We've been just busy. Just a little bit busy. Those RGB SATA controls work great with older boards that don't have RGB connectors. Yeah, that's exactly what they're for. If you have a motherboard that doesn't have RGB, that's exactly what they're for. They used to be way more popular because, like, when RGB was becoming a thing, That was a lot of people's only option. These days, almost every motherboard has RGB. So I still just use them for situations like this, where if I want to show you guys on the live stream what the RGB colors can look like, I can do that without installing Windows. Because I never install Windows during these live streams. That would make these live streams so long. Okay. I'm just trying to tidy this up a little bit. This cable management is kind of crazy. Rusik with the 300 biddies says, I have a 10700F and an RX 9070 with 32 gigs of DDR4. What's a good CPU motherboard upgrade for better balance out of my build without having to buy DDR5 RAM? I would just go to AM4. Because you can't upgrade your 10700F and stay on Intel. Unless if you just go up to 11 series, which you don't want to do. Actually, I'm gonna adhesive that down right here. That looks good. So I would just go up to AM4. That way you can keep your DDR4 and spend as much money as you want, you know? I mean, with a 9070, I would go like at least a 5600X, you know? Ideally a 5800 XT or an X3D if you can get your hands on one, live near a micro center. So somewhere in that range is what I would do. And just keep your 32 gigs of DDR4. Okay. All right. This is starting to somewhat look cable managed. Not a lot, but somewhat. Somewhat cable managed. How are you liking the Texas heat? It's the only thing that's not great about this move. Totally expected, obviously. Yeah, it's quite hot down here, man. Who lives in hotter than 100-degree weather and humid every day? Who here lives in worse weather than that? More than 100 degrees every day. Well, it's been like 90, 98, I think. I don't think it's been quite 100. It's been the high 90s. Me. Florida is terrible. Further south in Texas, okay. H-Town, well, that's what I'm talking about. I am in H-Town as well. West Texas is the same heat but dry. Well, yeah, it's the humidity here in Houston that makes it feel a million times worse. I live in Mississippi, so it's about the same. Brazil? Over 100 in PA last week? Yeah, I heard PA had a huge heat spell or whatever. I don't know what the term is. I heard it got super hot in PA, which is wild. Glad we missed that. Heat wave, that's what I meant. Yeah, not spell, heat wave. Thank you. All right, there's only so much we can do with this cable management. This is not cooperating. Not cooperating at all. I gotta do a lot of standing for this type of project. Most of these cables are just gonna end up going hidden in this PSU basement under here. But I kind of just wanted to like take care of it a little bit. I don't know how effective this has been though. Doesn't look very effective. All right, let's start snipping these off. As a Philadelphian, PA has been very hot and humid lately. So I've heard. Today was 117 degrees. Dude, that's brutal. When I was deployed out to the Middle East, at one point I was in UAE for 4 months, United Arab Emirates, and it was 130 every single day for 4 months. It didn't rain a single day I was there. But it wasn't humid, it was dry heat. So I mean, it was still hot, obviously, but it wasn't like miserably hot. It was just hot. 130 every day. Yeah, it was wild. The craziest part wasn't actually the 130. It was when it was midnight, pitch black, and it's still over 100. It was just like a hot hair dryer. It was wild. But it wasn't humid. So it wasn't as bad. 130 in normal units, how much? 130. Yeah, 130 freedom units. This is how hot it was. Okay, I think I'm ready for the power supply. I think that's what we're gonna do. Actually, before I do a power supply, I'm gonna take a quick break because we're about to start an ad real quick. Remember, thank you for watching the ads. That's what pays for the giveaways. I'm gonna get like a soda and some more water because this beer is not doing it for me. I'll be right back. Shout out to Gnarly Narby with the 5 tier 1 gifted subs right as I was leaving for a soda break. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. B Hunter with Twitch Prime. Buff also with Twitch Prime sub. Oh yeah, that hits the spot way more than that beer. That beer was not doing it at all. Ruski with the tier 1 sub says, when do we expect the AI bubble to burst? Within 2 years. Maybe within a year. Moomy with the Twitch Prime sub. This is the first live stream I'm watching after watching your reels for almost 6 months. Welcome. Never? The AI bubble will burst at some point. These companies can't keep making non-profitable AI software and products and whatnot that can't sustain forever. It will pop at some point, but who knows when. You have to make money at some point. All right, let's install our GPU next in this above average sized PSU basement, like so. Oh. Screw this in. Now would be nice. That would be nice, but that is a little too wishful thinking. I'm really going to walk in and buy a PC. I can't win the giveaways. Hey, we got local pickup. Oh, you guys don't know this. We enabled local pickup for ZTT builds now. I do have a video coming soon. I know most of you are into PC building, which I totally support, but for the people that are interested in pre-builts, you can now come pick them up at the ZTT HQ, which is pretty cool. You can just buy them online and then select pickup so you don't have to pay for shipping, and you can come check out the studio. We'll show you that the PC is working and looking good. And you just grab it. Let me come from Colorado. There you go, man. Just don't drive too far, because I don't want the PC to break on your way home. We're gonna help you keep it secure and whatnot, but don't drive too far, because then you don't get the benefit of not having to worry about shipping, because you are the shipper. DIY forever, definitely support that. That's the preference. That's my preference. But there are people that just a pre-built is the better option, or the only option. So we got to help those people out too. All right, 24 pin is plugged in, or no, sorry, the 4+4 is plugged in. And now I'm gonna plug in the 24 pin, and we're gonna see our gunmetal color scheme start coming to life, or at least what could have been if the CPU cooler wasn't completely fake news. It's probably still gonna look good, but not as good as I was envisioning. And then we also need the GPU, which can come up through here. Like so. Like that. All right. And then we can't forget about our SATA. We have a couple of SATA powered devices. We have that RGB thing that I was yapping about. And then we also just have the normal RGB hub that was included with the case. We got to plug that in via SATA as well. Okay. So now we can start hiding some of these cables. What's this PC for? This is the next giveaway PC. So we already raffled off the previous one, which we do about every 6 weeks. Trail Tech was the winner. Now, that was our 18th giveaway PC. This is now our 19th giveaway PC. So for the next 6 weeks, including this stream, you are now earning points towards this giveaway build, which I'm currently assembling. And then in about 6 weeks from now, we don't have the date yet, but it's usually about 6 weeks, we will raffle this one off and then build the next one. That's just what we do, man. Every 6 weeks or so, raffle off the next giveaway build. And in between those, we'll do the BBZs. Next week, we're going to do BBZ numero tres. BBZ numero dos is actually on the website now if anybody wants it. We just posted that one. If anybody wants my BBZ, that one, don't clip that. It is available though. My BBZ is available. The first one sold very quickly. Shout out to whoever bought BBZ numero uno. What's BBZ? Dude, BBZ? Come on now. BBZs are the built by Zach PCs. On these live streams, when I'm not doing a giveaway PC, I'm building a BBZ. So it's just a unique one-of-one build that I put together during a live stream, and then we sell it. We also create some really cool artwork to go along with it. Using the hardware boxes of the exact build that you buy, which is pretty cool. And yeah, I just build PCs on these live streams and then put them up on the website. Those are the BBZs, man. I don't know what you guys are thinking of, but when we say BBZs around here, that's what we're thinking about. I'm new to the streams. How often do you stream? Every Thursday at this time. I'm not gonna lie, I've been toying around. I know I go through a million different phases of streaming often. I've streamed 5 times in a week. I've taken some big breaks. I go through phases of streaming. The Thursday is the one consistent stream that I do every Thursday at this time. Building a PC, sometimes a BBZ. I have been really toying around with the idea of doing some more casual, maybe gaming or maybe just chatting, not building type of streams. I have been heavily thinking about it, like often, probably every day. ZTT night shift, maybe. Part of me just wants to just like play games, answer PC building questions, and just chill. You know? Part of me wants to like do like a bigger production type thing. I don't know, man. Sometimes I just want to hang out with you guys, play some games, answer some PC questions. Play any Helldiver questions? Dude, I was just diving yesterday. Like I said, this new tandem OLED that I'm testing out, the first game I played was Helldivers. Fuzzy with the 300 biddies says, have some bits. I bought like 2,000 of these on accident. I may have been drinking at the time. Thank you. Holloway or Connor? Oh my God. I can't believe we haven't talked about that since. How many of you are extremely amped up like I am? You guys might, like, there's a lot of casuals out there that don't know this. Conor McGregor is fighting this weekend. 2 more days. And he's fighting Max Holloway, who is a very, very good striker. This is going to be an insane UFC fight. Yeah, McGregor is back. He's literally back in 2 days, in 48 hours. Conor McGregor is back, which is crazy. So many people don't know. The UFC did a terrible job of promoting this upcoming fight. Everybody I've talked to in real life, that's like, they'll watch UFC like every now and then, but they're not like diehard fans. They have no idea that Conor McGregor is back this weekend. They did a terrible job promoting it. Conor is past his prime. Dude, Max Holloway's pretty old too. Max Holloway's in his mid-30s as well. I wouldn't count Connor out, man. I wouldn't count him out at all. Who knows how much damage he's done to his body from extracurricular activities? Like Holloway is definitely... He's looking good. But, I mean, he's up there in age, man. He's up there in age. For UFC fighters. Max didn't break his legs and do drugs and alcohol. That's 100% true. Yep. That's true. But we'll see, man. I mean, dude, Connor, like, yeah, he's got a steel weapon in his leg now. He's got an actual steel rod in his lower leg that could cause some damage to other people. So who knows, man? I am so excited though. I can't believe we're watching a Conor McGregor fight in 2 days from now. It's actually pretty wild. All right, here's the cable management. Not entirely done building, but this is about what it's going to look like. Just got most of the stuff down here. A couple little 3 lanes of wires here. Not terrible. Not terrible. Not amazing, though. Okay. So now, let's uninstall these GPU brackets first, or these PCIe brackets, I should say. Who even is Connor? Conor McGregor. Like, is that rage bait? That might be rage bait. We're good. That might be rage bait. Rich with Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Appreciate that. Love the new background. Appreciate that. This is our 3rd stream now in the Texas. This is my house. This is my home office. We haven't streamed from the new Texas HQ yet. It's actually set up for streaming. When I eventually start having guests on Thirsty Thursday, that's where we're going to stream from. I'm not going to bring people into my home office. I don't think it's big enough. But yeah, I need to have a stream soon in the ZTT office. That way I can make sure that setup is good to go. And then we can start inviting people to come on to Thirsty Thursday, which is gonna be fun. What computer do you stream on? Good question. I got an answer for you. Boom. This is the current streaming PC. Just 7600. Got a 4070 Super, couple of AverMedia capture cards, the Fractal North XL. We do have 64 gigs of DDR5. This was way before Ramageddon happened. Dude has it on speed dial. Dude, I got it, man. Yeah, that was way before. That was way before Ramageddon. Don't think that I bought that recently. What headphones are these? These are the Corsair HS80s. You can type in !point headset if you want the link. I want to get an AverMedia. Yeah, I've paid for those. AverMedia sent me like a capture card years ago, but I've paid for these new ones. AverMedia is definitely my go-to. I like AverMedia capture cards more than... Oh wait, yeah, they have a new one too. Their new USB-C capture card. I got 2 of them. That one's really good. I like their products better than Elgato. For me, over my years of streaming, they've been just way more consistent, more reliable. All right, GPU is in. Gonna install these screws before we do with that sag bracket, which will help us, especially for shipping. We don't have crazy sag right now. But this would be a tough PC to ship, which we will do. So we're going to install the sag bracket. What GPU? This is an RX 9060 XT. Just the 8 gig, but still solid. There we go. Yeah. I like the color scheme. We got this black and silver and gray gunmetal style. It's just the CPU cooler did not come up clutch, unfortunately. Huge letdown on the CPU cooler, but I actually really like everything else. This color scheme is pretty solid. But before we turn it on and whatnot, let's install that sag bracket, which I showed you. Okay, so as a reminder, can't really see it, but we installed this bracket on the CPU cooler, or I'm sorry, not the cooler, on the motherboard. And that's going to allow us to install this thing, which is a GPU sag bracket. First, I am going to take one of these adhesives, just standing up to get close to the camera here, if it'll focus. I'm gonna put the adhesive on here, like that. That way the GPU is resting on something soft. And then I can install this thing wherever I want on that bracket that we installed earlier to keep it nice and supportive. I don't know how well you can see this, sorry. But I'm gonna want it like this. Oh, just dropped it. I'm gonna want it all the way out here. This is gonna be tough to do from this angle. This. Like that. And we're gonna use 2 screws to make sure it's nice and secure. And then we have this little sag bracket right here. This is actually, I don't know if anybody's picked up on this from all the yapping I've been doing, but this little Lee & Lee $11 sag bracket is the same sag bracket that Lee & Lee usually integrates into their cases. So a lot of the new Lee & Lee cases that are coming out, this is like the bracket system that's just built into the case. I don't think we'll be able to get the top one. I think we just have the bottom. Yeah, we don't have enough room for... Oh no, we could actually do the bottom. Yeah, we could do the top. I can get a screw in there. That way we really like sandwich down the GPU and keep it into place. I'm not doing this just for the aesthetics of the GPU sag. This is just to make a 3-fan GPU easier to ship. Because there's no like base over here for a sag bracket. You could put one here. That would work. But shipping 3-fan GPUs can be a little risky. So an extra sag bracket like this will really help in shipping, because we will eventually ship this PC to whoever wins it. Boom. So now the GPU has a sag bracket like clenching down on it. So during shipping, it's not going to go up or down. That thing is solid. That all make sense? Holy bald spot. Thank you, man. Just trying to hide it. I guess I failed. I was trying, man. I thought I could get away with it. don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this second screw in though. The GPU is just a little too big for this, I think. Might be able to. Bald spot's still rocking. Dude. Yeah, I don't know if this, I don't think that second screw is not gonna happen, but we're still good. There we go. Again, I don't know how well you can see this on camera. Try and raise it up here. See how we have the sag bracket on the top, but more importantly, on the bottom. See how that's in there now? That keeps it nice and secure, especially during shipping. Whew. A little bit of extra work, but it's worth it. Hair transplant needed? Come on, man. Do you think this case would be a good buy to replace an iBuy Power pre-built case? It just depends. Do you like it? Cases are the most subjective component. Like, do you really like this case more than an iBuy Power? You do got to be careful to make sure that whatever pre-built you bought can handle a case swap. Sometimes pre-built manufacturers will use some like proprietary weird stuff that makes case swapping difficult. But I mean, that choice is yours. If you like this case a lot, then it might be worth it, but not an easy answer. How are the wife and kids? They're good, man. Dude, we're loving life right now. We got a whole bunch of family down here in Houston. Our neighborhood is, we've made a lot of friends, both us and like our kids. You know, our neighborhood is just full of people our age, and they have kids that are my kids' ages. Everyone's doing good down here, man. Thank you. Thank you for asking. Is there enough to go lower on the rear fan? A little bit. Good idea. A little bit. We'll drop. Dude, there's always somebody, man. Always somebody with that request. Oh no, there might not be. There's room below. No, there's not. That's as low as it goes. Sorry. I thought there was. There's room on the bottom side of them, but not the top side. Sorry. ZTT Tours? You can get a ZTT Tour if you buy it pre-built. Sorry, we don't have the option available for anybody else yet. Okay, let's pick an RGB color before we button this thing up. Before I install that rear fan or that rear panel, we need to press some buttons back here on that RGB selector thing we installed to pick the best RGB. So this is streaming giveaway number 19, which you guys are currently earning points for. Oh, dude, I'm not gonna lie. I think green might have hit. Look at this. Dude, that looks so good. That looks really good. Oh my God. I love that. That looks incredible. All right, let's see. Let's go through them all, dude. Dude, I think green might hit. Why is that button not working? Why isn't it changing? My selector isn't working. Oh no. It's not changing. I don't know why. Oh, this might be a broken one. I'm starting to like just now remember. I feel like I have a broken RGB selector. Hold on, let me unplug this and see if it... Yeah, it's broken. My bad. My bad. We're gonna go with green. We're gonna go with green for now. We'll plug into the motherboard when we ship the PC. That way you can change the color to whatever you want. But yeah, we'll just look. Good thing I like the green one. We'll just lock in the green for now, dude. That looks clean. That looks really good, actually. Again, the goal was this to be silver, and that matches this. That didn't happen. Fake news. But we do have like the black and the gray cable extensions. Dude, that looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, that looks pretty good. I like it. All right, let me turn this off real quick, and then I'll install the back panel, and then we'll properly wrap this build up. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this RGB thing is busted. I kind of remember not replacing that. I'll get that figured out tomorrow. Either way, there's the back panel, not being forced at all. And yeah, the giveaway PC is complete, ladies and gentlemen. Green. We're gonna go with green today. I like it. Anybody have a guess on the zip tie count? Where's the button? Where's the button? I should have just got up. There it is. Boom. Dude, that looks good. I really like that. I actually really like that. Like this power supply basement is so clean. I really wish that this was silver. That would have really tied together the whole color scheme. 14? I think 14's a good guess. It was a lot still. Last week was 20. That might have been my most ever. Last week was 20 zip ties. We definitely didn't use that many this time. All right. How many we got? Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15. 15 zip ties. Dude, that's a lot. That's a lot. Called it? Nice work. Nice work. Bro is bilingual? Dude, my wife would get mad at you. She's not exactly pleased with my level of Espanol. You can't give me that much credit, man. I got a lot of work to do. I can count to 15, that's about it. Stream in Espanol? Second tag season with the 1,000 biddies. Thank you, appreciate that. Let's go. ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? No sé. No sé, I just moved here, man. All right. Successful build. Ready to go. Is this the new giveaway? I'm new. Yeah, so if you guys are new around here, we raffle off these gaming PC giveaways every 6 weeks. Today happened to be a raffle day, or we called it a ruffle day today. Trail Tech, one of our mods, actually won. Crazy, not rigged, I promise. He's going to donate the PC to charity, which is really cool. I think we're going to do the St. Jude's Hospital, but I'll keep you guys updated. But from now until 6 weeks from now, you guys are now earning points towards this new PC. So you guys can just type in ! giveaway on Twitch and just make sure you're logged in and earning points. You earn a lot of points for free just by watching the streams. The longer you watch, the higher chance you have at winning. But you can also donate subs, bits, and all that. So get some extra points. I do read the YouTube chat. Where's your beer? I had it. The first beer was good. The first beer was the St. Arnold Eclipse IPA. Delicious. But then I had this New Belgium Voodoo Ranger Sweet Ride. And I took like 3 sips of this and did not finish it. That one did not hit at all. It even smelled weird. So like maybe something happened. I'm not sure. But I only drank 1 beer tonight. And then I switched to soda just to get the taste out of my mouth. I rarely do not finish beers. That one was not good. What is this YouTube people we're talking about? Dude, I got the YouTube chat over here, man. Yeah, the giveaways are always worldwide. I will only pay to ship it in the United States, though. So if you're international to the US, it's up to you if you want to pay for shipping or not. I'll pay to ship it to the relay company if you use one. But I will only pay to ship it to the United States. Sorry. What case is that? This is the brand new Montec TG3. Overall, pretty happy with it. Yeah, no real complaints. For $60, I don't think you can complain. I think these are not 3 individual 120 fans. This is a single 360 mil, like 3 fan assembly. That's all just one piece, and just 1 PWM connector and 1 ARGB connector, which makes things way easier. And then there's also the rear one. ATX, this beautiful PSU basement with the RGB strip, I think looks great. Plenty of room for an AIO up top if you wanted to do that. For $60, I mean, this is some killer value, man. This one's gonna be tough to beat, especially for being ATX size. Yeah, $60 is crazy. 360 on top? Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, you could definitely put a 360 up there. How is this PC going to perform though? I mean, with a 5800 XT and a 9060 XT, I mean, that'll play anything in 1080p. High to ultra, probably. Yeah, I mean, it'll be solid. Where's my basketball shot? Dude, I got you. Dude, I'm not going to miss again. Not that I ever did miss, but just in case if you think I missed, I'm not going to miss again. I got this. I'm not going to dedicate this shot to any one specific person because several of you have asked for basketball shots over the course of this stream. Apologies. I'm just going to drain this for all of you because I'm here for you. So now that the warm-up is done, now this is the real deal shot that I said is for everybody. Just want to get that, dude, my shoulder's jacked up. Now that the warm-up's done, here we go. Gotcha. I got you, man. I told you. I don't miss. Other than maybe like a warm-up here or there, I do not miss. That's all day. Unk still got it. Dude, I was dunking on the 8-foot rim earlier this week. I've been playing a lot of basketball lately. In this particular case, I was playing against 2 6-year-olds, my son and the neighbor kid. It was 2v1, so they had the extreme advantage in numbers. I had a slight height advantage, and I dunked on him multiple times, which felt good, man. I'm not gonna lie. I was schooling him up, man. I'm not getting easy. Yeah, and I blocked him too. QA banner? Oh, dude, we haven't done the QA banner for a while, man. I don't even know where the button is. There we go. Boom. Dude, it kind of matches the aesthetic of the build today. I like it. I like it. Got to take the dub wherever you can find it. Exactly. Dude, I was just draining threes. I was crossing them up. Oh, man. I was threading the needle right in between them. They didn't know what hit them. I think I still lost, though. I think I lost like 16 to 12. Somewhere around there. I've seen Zach jump. Kevin Hart has more vertical. Bro, I can actually dunk like that. That's nonsense rage bait Hayden. I can still dunk on a normal 10-foot rim. What's she talking about? You can't be talking. You can't talk smack about somebody that can actually dunk, unless if you can dunk. I've posted videos on IG of me dunking. You can't talk smack unless if you can also dunk. How tall are you? I am 6'3". So I'm some, and I got long arms. So like I am somewhat closer to the hoop. AI, bro. Dude, don't be claiming. My dunking clips are way too like grainy. They don't look anything like AI. They're 100% legit. Favorite NBA team? I don't have a favorite NBA team. I just love basketball. I watched so much of the playoffs this year. I just like good basketball. I don't have an NBA team. Why does nobody talk about Newegg bundles? Because they're sleeping on them. Yeah, the Newegg bundles are becoming very legit. They, at some point this year, Newegg execs definitely had a conversation and they're like, all right, we got to try to compete with the Micro Center bundles. They've actually been coming, like, Newegg has had bundles for years, but only this year they've actually tried to start competing with Micro Center. They're not nearly as good, but they've been the best bundles you can find if you don't have a Micro Center, for sure. Yeah, they've been improving big time. Have you gone to HEB yet? Yeah, I mean, all the time. HEB is like our normal grocery store. I mean, I don't go to the grocery store that often, but yeah, I've been there probably like 10 times already. Take a tour on the BIOS? No, I'm about to wrap this up, man. Dude, it's 11:30. I gotta go to bed. I need some sleep. Got a busy day tomorrow, man. Tomorrow's gonna be, I gotta write a long form video script for my Steam Machine alternative PC, which I know every content creator is doing right now. But we built that PC on Wednesday. It's all benchmarked now. So I'm gonna write the script for that tomorrow, and then we're gonna film that video. I gotta do all my other Friday stuff, prepping for next week. Hit the gym, do a push day tomorrow, and then a lot of family time this weekend. Steam Machine giveaway? Dude, I wish. I don't even have a Steam Machine yet. Did you hear about the new Micro Center in Austin? Yeah, I did. I don't know any of the details, but a couple of you have told me about that. I'll do my best to keep people posted on the raffle/auction for St. Jude's. Yeah, that'd be cool, man. Let me know what you need me to do. And the UFC fight this weekend. Oh my God. Yes. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. And watching UFC is not nearly as painful as it used to be. Because A, Central Time, so we're an hour behind Eastern, so that's one less hour to stay up. But also, ever since UFC switched to Paramount Plus, it's 1 hour earlier. So we're watching UFC fights 2 hours before I used to in Pittsburgh. So I can actually get some decent sleep while still watching UFC now. Moderator Discord UFC stream. I'll be in Discord. I don't know if I'll be talking on the mic though. I want to go up to the home theater and watch that one for sure. Holloway is gonna sleep McGregor 100%, dude. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, I know this is gonna sound crazy to say, especially after what Holloway did to Gaethje, but like, Holloway is not typically a like brutal one-punch knockout power guy. He's gonna, like, Conor's gonna take a lot of shots for sure. But I don't know, man. Like, Holloway doesn't exactly knock everybody out. Again, I know it's crazy after the Gaethje fight, but typically Max is more of a volume guy, volume and endurance. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I don't know if he can sleep McGregor, but Conor's a big dude. Now, I think McGregor gets pieced up. I think there's a chance he gets pieced up for sure. I don't know what Conor's training has looked like over these last 5 years, but I mean, we're about to find out. I think McGregor is going to. I've seen some reports like these last like 48 hours that Conor has been working on takedowns. Maybe he's going to try to surprise Max in some way. Because if you guys have noticed, we have not seen any Conor training footage in the last couple weeks. They might be keeping some sort of strategy under wraps. We don't know. Did Conor move up in weight class? Yeah. This fight is at 170, isn't it? I think it's at 170. So, I mean, that's high for both of them. They both don't need to be cutting a lot of weight for this one, I don't think. 170, yeah. Yeah, that's big for both of them. What's a good budget PC in New Zealand? Dude, I have no idea, man. I have no idea what other countries' PC markets look like, unfortunately. UFC themed PC? I don't know how you would do that. Other than just like the colors, like red and black. I don't know how else you would make it UFC themed. Talked to Brett lately? Nah. Nah, not since I've been to Houston. I don't think. I talked to Andy. Talked to him on like Monday or so. We're just talking about Formula One. But not Brett. I haven't talked to Brett for a while. How much do you weigh? I'm exactly at 200 right now. Exactly 200. I'm trying to get down a little bit. I mean, I'm coming from like 220 at the beginning of the year or whenever. I don't know how long ago it was. I think I'll go down to like 190 and then hopefully try to hang out for a little bit. 190 to cap off the summer cut. How tall is Zach from Meta? I don't know. Not particularly super tall. I have no idea. I tell people this all the time, but I don't think about people's height at all. I don't know how common it is to not think about people's height, because like I know some people really think about height. I don't think about people's height at all. Like I barely notice if somebody's taller or shorter than me. It's just not, it doesn't register in my brain. So like I can't even guess. He's not that tall, but I have no idea. Yeah, it might just be because I'm tall. I understand that. I just do not think about people's height at all. Like even like my neighbor is 6'6", so he's 3 inches taller than me. And like, it didn't dawn on me that he was taller than me until like I've been hanging out with him for a month. Like I just don't register it at all. I'm like, oh wow, you are taller than me. I didn't even notice. Built different in Texas? Yeah, you might be. Have you ever practiced MMA? No. No, I've done a few boxing workouts. I was big into doing like some, just like for cardio, just overall health. But no, never martial arts. Definitely wish I did as a kid. It's pretty intimidating jumping into that as an adult, but that's why both of my kids were in karate pretty early. I think it's cool that they have a foundation for it. Do we have like an unproportional amount of people in New Zealand right now? Why am I seeing so many New Zealand questions on both Twitch and YouTube? How's the good boy doing? Dude, he's good, man. He also loves the neighborhood. Griffin's chilling though, man. He's 12 years old now. So like he's getting up there. He's not the puppy he was for a very long time. He's still being a good boy. He loves his big backyard now. But he's chill. Like all the new people that we live around, they all like say like, "Oh, you have such a chill dog." It's like, dude, Griffin was not a chill dog. He was a puppy for like 8 years of his life. But now he's chill. Now he's chill. Time to get him a friend? No more pets. Dude, we got lizards. Dude, there was a lizard in the house last night. No pets, man. Dude, we got reptiles. We got amphibians running around the house or in the garage or at the office. No way. No more animals in this house. Yeah, it's apparently a normal thing down here in Houston. I looked it up. It's like if you see lizards around your house, that means you have a healthy ecosystem. It's like, don't hurt them. They're the ones eating the insects and keeping the bugs out of your house. It's like, bro, like I'm in the living room and like a lizard just walks by. I'm like, dude, where am I? It's insane. It's insane. Mice or lizards? I'd definitely rather have the lizards than the mice. No, thank you. My dog eats all the lizards. Yeah, Griffin is now way too chill for that. He just watches them walk by. Bros on Mars? It's wild. We had the very first time it rained while we're in Houston. At the office, there were 2 frogs that just showed up in the office. And they're just like hopping around like casually like they live here. Like we were the guests. I'm not used to this at all. Cats are good for rodents. Yeah, I got an alert for our security system last night. There was a cat just walking around the front like patio of the office last night at 4 a.m. Cat was chilling, looking for food. Houston doesn't get frogs, we get toads. I don't know what it was, man. It was not big. The frogs were like this big. They weren't huge. The geckos, the gecko that was in the lizard that was in the house last night was like very small. But I've seen geckos in the house that are mostly tail, but dude, they're long. They're huge mofos. Some of these geckos can be huge. I had a gecko live in my closet for 2 years. What? Did they not leave? Spain or Belgium tomorrow? Well, I don't really know anything about the other teams. I think I'm just going to naturally not root for Belgium. I think that might be the play. I live in Houston and I don't see any reptiles. That's weird. I mean, we visited Houston a lot before we moved here for my wife's family, and I've seen lizards everywhere. So it's not just like my house. You're almost at 2 million on YouTube. Are you doing anything for it? No, I haven't thought about that at all. It's cool. Don't get me wrong. That's crazy, but no. I don't think any of the YouTube subscriber milestones are. They're definitely never gonna top 100K or 1 mil. Those are the big ones. After that, it's just like business as usual. When's the schedule for the next stream? It's gonna be this time at next Thursday. I always stream on Thursday nights. 10 mil? We'll cross that bridge if we ever get there. I'm not thinking about that. Why the white in the case? It's actually silver. It's a beautiful silver. It looks a little white on camera, but it's just the design. It's a two-tone design that they went with. It looks really cool. I tried to match it. The CPU cooler was supposed to be silver, but it was fake news, so it's not. I actually really like it. $100K or 1 mil? Which one was bigger? It's a good question. Probably 100K. Yeah. yeah, no, definitely. 100K felt huge. Like when I hit when I hit 100K subs, I wasn't even telling people in real life that I was a YouTuber. That was like the first like ounce of, at least for me, I know other people don't think like this. That was like the first ounce of like permission to like have a little bit of pride in the YouTube channel. Like it was a, you know, it was confirmation that what you're doing is working. But by the time you hit 1 mil, you know, like when we hit 1 million subscribers, the whole team was in our office and we're all like looking at it. Like it was just a much different environment. You know, I'm surrounded by a team versus doing it all myself. So I mean, they both felt good, but yeah, 100K is huge. If you can get to 100K on YouTube, you can get to 1 mil. 100K is really, really tough. The first time. Any thoughts on the Sky 3? I like that case. I like it. Montec has a lot of good options. How many subs did you have when you left your day job? I think it was like 120. I think it was about, I think that's an accurate number. I think it's about 120K subs. Because at that point, that's when I hired Sam before I quit my day job. Yeah, somewhere around there. But that was also pre-YouTube Shorts. Like, vertical video was not a concept back then. So the financials were way different than they are today. What are your thoughts on Oliveira? Do you think he deserves a title shot against Gaethje? I'm a big Charles Oliveira fan. He's a UFC fighter, for those of you that don't know. I'm a big fan of his. I just really hate that he has the BMF title right now. The UFC came up with a fake championship title called the BMF title. It's the baddest mother effer. And this belt is for not the true champions, but it's like just the baddest dudes, the guys that are in the bloodiest fist fights. And that's not Oliveira. Oliveira won by wrestling, which he's really good at. He's really good at submissions. So it's going to be really tough for somebody to take away the BMF title from him. So like that whole situation I think is very weird. I think the UFC really messed that up. But I do like Oliveira. Just not as the BMF title holder. Do you watch Formula One? Yep. Football, Formula One, and UFC are my 3 favorite sports. Yeah, Formula One's actually getting interesting, finally. The first couple races of Formula One were awful this year, in my opinion, because it was just Mercedes. They clearly have the dominant car. But now, it's like, dude, that Ferrari is looking pretty good. It looks very competitive now. Hamilton got his first win with Ferrari. It's looking like it. Dude, I got chills thinking about it. It's actually becoming somewhat competitive. I thought this Formula One season was already over. I thought it was going to be boring. What about Max Verstappen? He just needs a car, man. He's going to give up. He's going to move on, do something else. I think he's like really sick of Red Bull. Every time you hear him on the radio, he's just complaining about the car. And you can just tell. Like, I'm pretty sure he's still the best driver. He just has a top 3, maybe even top 4. No, yeah, it's top 4, maybe top 5 vehicle. Which is a shame. Do you miss the military? No, not at all. I'm happy with my military career. And I like sharing some of the few fun stories I have about the military. I like having this. I don't miss it at all, though. Not even a little bit. Were you deployed anywhere? Yeah, I deployed to Afghanistan in 2014. And then I deployed to the UAE in 2017, 2018, somewhere around there. Do you do fantasy football? Please. Brother, you're looking at the... I don't say this too often. You're looking at the 2025 ZTT Fantasy Football League champion right now. You guys don't even know. I won the league this year, or last year. We've done the ZTT Fantasy Football League. I've been the commissioner for, I think, 8 years. It's either 7 or 8 years. I won for the first time this year. I don't like to bring that up too often. You say it very often. I don't know about that, man. I try not to brag about that one, but yeah, I am the actual champion. Meaning, I was the #1 fantasy football manager in the ZTT community last year. I don't say this too often. You put your trophy on your IG stories yesterday. I did. I happened to I happened to post a picture of that just yesterday. It is my 5th most recent photo of the day. But yeah, I mean, I just never forget, man. I'm the ZTT Fantasy Football Champion right now. Do you guys have a trophy? Of course we do. This year, just ironically, the year that I won, we happened to upgrade the trophy a little bit. It got a little bit better, a little bit bigger, heavier. Total ironic fluke that it happened the year that I won. But yeah, we got a nice trophy now. Who was on your team? Dude, I don't remember at all. I got no idea. I don't remember a single person. Why did I win last year? There was definitely somebody that carried me. I can't remember though. I can't remember a single player. I completely brain dumped that. Yeah, I can't think of a single player that carried me. I kind of want to look that up actually. Who carried me last year? I feel like as soon as I look at my team, I'll know. Is Sam in the league? Yeah, Sam's in the league. Sam loves fantasy football. Oh, dude, I'm not even logged into ESPN. I have no idea. Who was the coach? This guy. Probably Gibbs. Actually, I think it was Gibbs. It was. You're right. It was Gibbs. Yeah, Gibbs carried me hard. That was a good pull. Good pull. Yeah, Gibbs carried me the entire year. That's exactly who it was. Should I stream on a dual PC or a single PC? If I could build one for $1,500? If $1,500 is your total budget, then I would just do one PC. If you have more money, then I am a firm, hard believer in a 2 streaming PC setup. A dedicated streaming PC makes things so much easier. But only if you are willing to spend a significant amount of money for 2 competent builds. I wouldn't buy like 2 budget builds to accomplish that. I'd rather you have just one good build. Skyrap gifted now sub. Tier 1 sub, thank you. Moon Man with the tier 1 sub, thank you. Cream Cheese with the $2 super chat says, where to buy 90mm PC fans? I can't find any. I don't think they make 90mm fans. I think they make 80 and 92. I don't think they make 90. I could be wrong. Pretty sure the standard sizes are, or they're not standard, but I'm pretty sure the sizes you can find are 80 and 92. I think. Definitely 80. I feel like 92. You can buy 92s. Nad with the $2 super chat. Oh, dude, I gotta go to bed. Ryzen 5 5600 RX 7700 XT, can it run 1440p Ultra? For some games, yeah. Yeah, the 7700 XT is definitely... 90 is a thing, is it? Why am I thinking 92? $92 or 90mm case fan. No, it's 92. If you search on Amazon for 90mm fan, it shows you 92mm fans. It looks like there's some old like 1990s 90mm fan. But yeah, you know, it's 92. 80 and 92 are the common sizes. They're not common, but more standard sizes, I guess. Carlinos with the $2 super chat says, Zach, I love you. I'm sorry. I just figured out you stream. Dude, we've been here, man. Dude, we've been streaming on Thursday for 6 years. You're jacked, brother? Thank you, man. I'm working on it. A 90 is a 90. New or old be damned. True. 90mm fans do exist. But they are not the standard anymore. All right, guys. I gotta go. I gotta get some sleep. It's almost midnight. Thank you guys very much for tuning in to yet another episode of Thirsty Thursday. Shout out to the mods for keeping the chats locked down. Also, shout out to Trail Tech specifically for winning this gaming PC giveaway, which he's gonna graciously donate to St. Jude's or some other charity. Very nice of him. This is now the new streaming PC, or streaming giveaway PC. So make sure you guys hit follow. That way you get the notifications that I'm going live on Twitch, because every time you watch, you earn points towards this next giveaway PC. This is our 19th streaming giveaway PC. So we do this often, every 6 weeks or so. So make sure you tune in, watch it, If you guys want to join us in exclamation point Discord, feel free. We're all over there as well. Got a lot of cool content coming soon, and that's about all I got, man. Thank you guys for keeping me company. We had a pretty fun night tonight. Thank you very much for the financial support, all the subs, resubs, Twitch Prime subs, and all that. The super chats over on YouTube, I appreciate it. Yeah, that was a lot of yapping. Good yapping though. I feel that was a pretty chill yap session, especially here at the end. But yeah, I'll see you guys next Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Central Time. And yeah, that's about it. That's all I got, man. Have a good night, guys. Thank you very much. See ya.